Hello, everybody, and welcome to the table. It is I, your horrific host, the Chancellor of Chills, the Senator of Screams, the President of Pain? Lanny Pator, here bringing you a special Hallorific one-shot with the crew. Zito, take that ridiculous thing off. Nobody's gonna be able to understand you with... Just take it.
Are you fucking
Perfect.
happy now?
Yes,
Jeez.
I am ecstatic. I said come in costumes. This is not what I expected.
All right, hold on. Let me fix that then.
All right. Ben, obviously going as a normal individual.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was not informed of costume. What are you talking about, humans? This meat suit is a costume.
Ha-ha!
Yes.
All right, is
So-
this more appropriate?
Yes. That way people will be able to know it's you.
Oh, Zito did come to work today.
We were about to fire him.
Good to know.
So, we got a special one-shot here. I have written it up, and we will be introduced to our protagonists as they come into the scene. We do have some wonderful art to show you for them, made by Caitlin C37. Without further ado, are you gentlemen ready?
I am prepared.
I am ready.
All right, let's do this.
All right. It's a nice fall afternoon up in the northeastern American, middle of nowhere, kinda every town USA. A man drives across a bridge, ever so often checking his GPS. We are introduced to the fine doctor, Dr. Sleen. Doctor, you've been driving for about 6 hours now. You received this letter in the mail the other day telling you that there was a possibility of you finding some research in order to get some breakthroughs with your science.
Ah, good, excellent, yes.
Now, it's a bit suspicious as they knew exactly where you lived, who you were, and what you've done. But, you know, you realize to yourself, what's the reward without a little risk?
And obviously they heard of my great achievements, so
Oh,
obviously
absolutely.
there must be a very good and valid reason that they summoned me.
They appear to be a fan. You're driving down. It seems like a pretty standard town. Doesn't look like it's... It looks like it's maintained the aesthetics of the 1950s, despite it being modern age. Your phone
right.
buzzes in your pocket. You hit a...
Most, Dr. Sleen.
Oh, you hit a red light and you check it?
Yep.
Yeah, you always check it at red lights.
Uh-huh. You always stop the car.
You stop the car, you check it. Looks like you're out of service. Weird.
But the phone's still ringing.
No, it buzzed, just giving you an indication. No service.
Okay.
Well-
How far am I away from my destination?
You can't be far now. You pull off to the side of the road and you pull out a map and you look through. It's like, gotta be around here. Obviously, if you head towards the coast, you're bound to find this. It's some old dock.
Ah, good, so at least I'm still hitting the water.
Absolutely. You drive straight towards the water, and there it is, the old shack mentioned in the letter. Looks like it's been abandoned for some time.
Were there any other credentials about me meeting up with a certain individual or something of like that matter? Like any indicator that this person will actually show?
You were just told simply to meet at this address, so I'm guessing that they're waiting for you inside is the best that you can assume. By the way, move the microphone so it's like to this side of you if you're going to be like physically pick it up and set it over here. Because if you're looking towards me, you got to be
No,
that.
yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
That way you'll be talking towards the mic when you
Yep,
look
I
at
was
me.
getting it. Sorry.
No worries.
Again, just, looking through
I know,
my
you're-
deathly necrotic veil.
Oh, absolutely. You're used to being over here as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, you pull up. The shack is dark on the inside. It's an old brick and mortar style shack. Looks like it's weathered a few storms in its day. The windows seem a bit dusted over, and it's kind of hard to see inside.
Well, no time like the present. Let's go ahead, get out of our car, lock it up, and get to that front door.
Yeah, you step out of your car. Locks up just nice. You walk up to that front door. Again, the windows are a little too dusty to see through, but the door seems stable. Looks like you can open it if you wanted.
Well, before I do, I'm actually going to give it a knock.
All right, you give that door a knock.
Nice hearty knock.
On the inside, you hear a very subtle.
What do I roll to investigate what that is?
Roll a perception to see if you can hear it better.
Sure. New character.
New character, who dis?
Persuasion, perception. Ah, there we are. Okay. Not great. 12.
12. Sounds like a barely conscious human.
Ah, the test subject, patient 0. Excellent.
Quite possibly.
Let's walk inside.
All right, you open that door up. It's dark in here. You're going to need to find some sort of light source.
Well,
You can definitely see something like moving in the shadows. Doesn't seem to be moving a lot.
oh, should I roll an investigation to find something that can create a source of light
Go ahead,
besides my cell phone?
yeah, go ahead. Feel free to. And you can use your cell phone, so do it with advantage if you
Yeah.
feel you'll need to.
Okay, well, that was a good one. Let me. A nat 20 is the only thing that can make that better.
Okay.
Let's see. Investigation is a +8, so that's actually a 27.
Yeah, I'll say it's not very hard. You pull out your cell phone, looking around, you're feeling along the walls, and there's a light switch. You flick it up, and you feel something snap around your wrist when you do so. It doesn't hurt. It's just like, like one of those friendship bracelets. You've got something slaps on your wrist. You look at it, it looks like just some weird metallic bracelet with like a bauble on top of it. Seems to be made out of some sort of plexiglass on top, some sort of like plastic material, thick plastic.
Well, let's look at the source of who put this on me.
Well, you're looking around. It looks like it was attached to a device that was at wrist length from the light switch. Clearly somebody planned this.
I'm going to hold my wrist over towards the exit to see if it does anything. No motion censoring, no bomb collar of any sorts.
Nothing, but from behind you, you hear...
Well then, you must be the fan, I hope.
You turn around and you see a gentleman strapped to what looks to be a medical gurney.
Excellent!
And there's a tape recorder on the table next to him.
Press play.
Hello, Doctor. I have been a fan of yours for many years, and your research intrigues me.
Ooh.
I have invited you here so that you may experience things that may be beyond your understanding. Perhaps through these means, you will be able to find new ways of dealing science.
My goodness. This fellow sounds like quite the gentleman and quite the scholar. What do we have around here on this table?
On the table, you will find a picture of a young woman. I request that you make this gentleman look like that woman by sundown. If this request is not meant, you may meet a slow and bloody death. The choice is yours, Doctor. Live or die.
Plastic surgery? Oh, that's child's play.
Truly it is. For you have an ability, I believe. Should be on the first page.
Yep. Mad science, reanimator.
No,
Or-
first page, your abilities.
First page, I apologize. Do. Medical genius. Mad surgery, here we are.
Mad surgery should allow you to cosmetically alter this person fairly easily.
Yep.
By the way, this is homebrew for anybody wondering.
Oh, yeah.
Based loosely on 5e, it seems like, but
I took the rules of 5e and have balanced it out thusly.
Yep, mad scientists use their knowledge of chemistry, gain double proficiency in medicine checks, augment the human form of a subject in the following ways: claws, tendrils, fangs, or harvest.
And it also, I forgot to slap this on there, but it also has like the disguise capability. So you
Oh,
can
fantastic.
augment this person's looks as you see fit.
All right, well, let's wash our hands, get our scrubs, and let's get to work.
You pull out a syringe from your jacket full of your prime chemical S, as it were, and you give it a quick flick, and we'll take a look at your
There's
wonderful
the boy.
visage right there.
There's the boy.
You look down at the person who appears to be waking up. Take a look at the picture to the left. It seems to be a rather old photograph, maybe from the 1960s or 70s, of a not unattractive young woman. But you can tell with this man's bone structure, you got a bit of work ahead of you.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
What are you doing to me? Where's my wife?
Oh, dear sir. You were brought in for surgery.
What?
Now, I will do my best to make sure it is quick and not painless in all the ways possible.
Let me out of here.
He starts struggling at his restraints.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to calm down or I will have to pull out the anesthetic. What blunt objects are nearby?
There's random odds and ends and tools. There's hammers, things like that. Looks like old wrenches.
Ah, good. Take the wrench, medicine check to hit him over the head.
Go for it. Medical check. Medical check to subdue.
Haha! All right, 24.
What are you doing?
The Mr. Gumby method always works. It's just the best.
The real monster was modern medicine.
Press play again when your task is complete.
And the tape kind of stops on its own.
Okay, well, let's get to work, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can graft me a man's face to look like a woman in a picture.
Yeah, you start slicing at the flesh. Clearly, the anesthetic isn't very strong.
One quick question though, because
Absolutely.
I don't want him to just be like, wait, how is he also gauging that I get this done before a certain amount of hours?
Oh, you'll know.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm already in the fucking heat of the moment. I'm fucking adrenaline rush. Let's go. I'm out in the middle doing surgery in the fucking shoreline. Let's get this shit done.
Yeah, you crack your knuckles, wipe your brow, and you begin. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. You're just
Okay.
kind of going. We cut to another location. Bells. You get up out of your bed. You roll the 3 or 4 succubi that are still there off of you. One of them is still nailed to the wall, but she seems satisfied. You step out of your hellside estates. It overlooks the pits of agony, and man, the screams are beautiful this time of year. The smell of sulfur wafts as a heat breeze swings up. Your 3 meaty demon cocks sway in the breeze like disgusting windsocks. I wrote that line, and I'm keeping it in there, damn it. Seems like any other day in hell, really. You're thinking about making the rounds, maybe going and see how Satan's doing. You haven't checked in a bit. But something's off. You look to the sky and the torrent of sulfur and noxious gas. There seems to be an eye forming within it and a hole appearing. Looks like a gateway to the mortal realm has opened, and you start to hear a voice coming through. It seems to be calling you, summoning you.
Saforesi Belzurtoth.
It just rings through. Yeah, it's been a while since you've had a trip to the mortal realm, and even longer since somebody's been foolish enough to summon you.
I'm more of a party crasher type. Invitations are new and strange. But brother, I don't know why this has turned into a wrestler voice, but we're going with it.
Going with it, Belzathoth.
From the top rope.
You
I'm gonna pack up my triple demon dongs. I call it the Triforce of Power. We're going for it, brother.
You stretch out your massive, horrific wings. You give them a flap, and you fly over the chasm of agony and straight up to this hole. We join you as you have finished your surgery and have pressed play again.
Wonderful. Now, allow me to present you a gift. Perhaps someone that will help you through this evening. Fa so tu re belzu toth. Fa tori kan si fanir.
You begin to feel this room shake about you. This is shit beyond your comprehension. You're a man of science, damn it. What's this? So you got some sort of artificial earthquake machine, and all of a sudden this heat begins to emanate, and the body begins to contort and twist. Belzathoth, you open your eyes, and it feels weird. You start to clench your fingers and toes. You're not sure where you are or what you are. You're definitely some form of primate, but it's so hard to tell them all apart. Oh, you look down, you got toes, you're a human. Been a while since you've been up here. Maybe you can find a little bit of fun and perhaps some new recruits for the army of hell. You look around and you see a gaunt, hair slicked back looking man looking down at you. Glasses gleaming in the setting sunlight.
Oh, so you're my new assistant then?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, hi. You can call me Balls. Balls of Thoth. Balls is fine.
And at this moment, we can show Balzathoth to the crowd. I had them use you as a reference for the art. But for the sake of this, you look like a young woman at the moment. You have a man's body, though. You don't know what your face looks like. You have surgical scars. Like, you can feel like...
Well, that's good work.
Oh, well, thank you.
It feels like it wasn't meant to hurt, but boy, that hurts like a bitch. You did that. The hurting, that's not even on purpose. You just did that.
You might want to not touch the side of your temples there. That's kind of a raw area. Well, it seems our good host has somehow... I'm sorry. So, you sound completely different from before. How do you feel?
This person that you are, you have all of his memories. His name is, actually, he's part of your equipment down there.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's awesome!
That's actually, really good.
Oh, you wanted to talk to them? Hold on, let me let him out. This should be fun for a laugh. Hold on. Oh, sweet Lord, why have you done this to me? Okay, that's enough out of that. That's enough out of him for a while, has it? Yeah. His name's Gary.
Fascinating. Well, should I call you by your new persona or Gary?
Oh, no, just call me Balls. Everyone does.
Very well, Balls. Assistant Balls.
Just Balls. I'm not much for titles. Lord of Rot, Father of Salem. I got so many of them. Just Balls.
You see Sleem just like writing down notes, just like multiple personality disorder. I don't understand how cosmetic surgery can cause multiple personality disorder. These tools must be laced with some kind of chemical.
You're writing this down as the sun is dipping below the horizon. And as it dips below the horizon, we dip below the surface of the water. Deep down, we find a resting hulk. Kane. The voice rings in your head. Wake up, Kane. Come on, sleepyhead. You only get one day out there. There's much work to be done, Kane.
Kane starts moving towards the voice.
Kane starts slumping forward slowly, your feet pressed against the mud beneath the water. You slowly start to feel the water drain down around you as you step out and you look out upon the same sight that you've seen every year for the past 40 years. The town of Grimehaven. And we can show the picture of Kane. The welder's mask, your flesh still bloated inside of it.
Kane starts moving forward, pressing through towards the city. Or wharf, I
You
guess.
see a light inside the dockhouse, which is normally lied abandoned.
I take steps towards the light.
Kane takes steps towards the dockhouse. You find the front door and you can hear talking inside.
Kane doesn't bother to slow down, he just keeps moving.
Yeah. Kane, whoosh, you just hear that door slam open, and standing in front of you is a monstrosity, a hulk, seemingly of undead flesh, but this man is like 7 feet tall, maybe 300 pounds. He is a unit. And Kane, sitting on the table, a face. Why, that's Mary Lou. Mm-hmm. She's here. I mean, it's been so long. Normally you just hear her voice and she compels you, but now she's here.
Mm-hmm. Kane begins moving towards Mary Lou.
Cocking his head to the side. Bells, this monstrosity is walking towards you. Your hands are still kind of shackled to this bed. It touches your face.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there looking at the fucking device, just like, all right, what's my next instruction?
I think you're not supposed to touch those I don't I don't know, I'm still figuring this out, man.
Kane investigates Mary Lou.
Go ahead with your what's your intelligence?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, my intelligence gives me a -3. But hey, due to some good old proficiency, my investigation does still provide a bonus of 2. So,
investigation, not or do you get you get proficiency in
according to
investigation?
this page.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool. I gave you proficiency in investigation.
But okay, yeah. So, with an 18, I am looking to see what is restraining Mary Lou to this table.
You find the shackles at her side. They seem to be rudimentary handcuffs. An officer tried to put these on you once. You broke his neck with them.
All right. Well, knowing that they are not exactly the most this most solid foundation, I just start crumpling at the chains.
All right, give me an athletics check on those.
Terrible roll, but hey, not a big problem. With that is a 16.
16. You just snap them one after the other off the table. Bowles, your hands are free. You got pretty bracelets, though.
I'm energetically touching Mary Lou, but gently, not damaging.
Yeah,
her.
you're restraining yourself.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh, this guy's he's one of the good ones. All right. Hey, you want to do me one more favor, buddy? I do not know what I look like. You want to help me fix that? Okay, great. Just a second. I jump into his body.
Funny enough, when you try to enter this man's body, you are repelled by a force that you can't comprehend. This man has a strong spirit.
Oh, weird. Okay, wait.
This guy's got Hell Knight material written all over him if he were, if his soul would depart.
Okay, Not only has this never happened to me before, I've never had to say, this has never happened to me before.
Sleen, this is the most confusing thing you've ever witnessed.
Yeah, Slee's just sitting there just like, okay, well, if I press the button, I'm waiting for my further instructions.
You press play again.
By now you have survived your ordeal.
Survived?
And have been presented with 2 new members to your team. You are not the only one I've invited to this island, Doctor. On this island, you will find many like yourselves. It is up to you to play my game. The device on your wrist will allow me to view what happens. If you survive by sunrise, you shall receive anything you wish that I can provide. Do not try to escape the island. The bridges have been destroyed by now, and all waters have been filled with carnivorous fish.
It's just, you
actually see like a piranha hanging on to the back of Kane's neck, just wriggling there. Kane, you don't feel it. It barely tickles. But it's just biting on there, just flapping wildly.
Still too excited about Mary Lou.
I tap the device on my wrist and try to speak into it, just like, is this a communicator of some sort?
It beeps once.
1 beep for yes, 2 beep for no.
Beeps once.
Was that 2 total for no, or just 1 again for yes?
Beeps twice.
Very well. Well, I guess you're saying we are to survive, and will I be getting whatever I desire myself, or will my new assistants will be taking in this bounty as well?
Whichever of you manages to make it through the night, I shall provide what I can. Let the games begin.
And you hear a soft explosion, followed by another one off in the distance.
Oh dear.
And your phone buzzes again, which is odd because you have no service.
Flip that thing open, check it out.
It offers you a map to the town. It offers you a few locations that people are known to hang out at. There's Cliff House, which a lot of people, claim to be haunted. And a lot of, reckless kids like to go there and party, especially on this Halloween night. You also have old McGillicuddy's House of Firearms and Freedom. In case you feel like stocking up or just taking out some, finding some test subjects there. They never leave on Halloween.
Well, you gentlemen seem fit to defend yourself, though it doesn't hurt to rearm ourselves in case something goes sour, especially you, Mr. Balls. And I'm sorry, gentleman in the hockey mask, in the welder mask, what is your name? Yes.
Nope, you got a good point. Arming ourselves, always a good thing. I have no idea when's the last time this body's eaten. Hold on, let me just, I pop the piranha off the back of his neck and take a bite out of it.
You take 1 damage as it bites down on your tongue, but
right.
you're able to peel all the meat off that bone like Felix the Cat style. Let me also give you the other locations that you can get to. There is the drive-in, which there's a horror movie marathon going on right now. People like to hang out there. There's Captain Wacky's Fun Zone, a carnival over on the docks.
Oh, God.
And Camp Touch-a-Tee-Tee. Camp Lick-a-Tee-Tee.
Ooh, what happens there?
Fuck.
Arts and crafts.
Yeah, mostly. Ne'er-do-well kids, you know this, Kane. Ne'er-do-well kids like to go there and fornicate. You spent at least 2 movies stocking that place.
Well, I say we at least try to find something at the firecracker place, and then we head on over to the drive-in. I love a good show.
Good, they are adjacent. You're lucky.
Excellent.
And that is, can I just say, that is really cool. The last time I was here, the maps didn't move or zoom. That whole pinching, zooming thing, that is amazing. They just showed one thing all the time. It was lame.
You're telling me you're not familiar with something of this caliber? I hold up my revolver.
Is that, you said that like it was a joke, but I don't get it.
Yeah, Balzathoth, you haven't been here since, I don't know, the humans called it the Dark Ages.
Of course they did. I was there.
Yep.
Well, it seems that your brain has recessed to someone with amnesia. Very well. Well, let me explain. You see, you point it at someone, you pull this trigger, and it shoots fiery rocks at them and often kills them.
Neat.
And, I think, some martial material for this gentleman will be most befitting.
One piece of the Triforce does that. Yeah, don't worry about it.
So you head off to old McGillicuddy's House of Firearms and Freedom.
Fuck yeah.
Well, now we get to test out some new tech we're running here.
By the way, Kane is just gleefully clapping whenever Mary Lou seems happy about something. He is excited that she is excited.
Oh, and I will make
and
it
alive.
I will make it claim for these two that I guess since we're in this together and there's more people, if we can get whatever we want out of this, that'd be great.
You might want to zoom out on the map a little bit. They'll be moving around a touch. There we go. Yeah, this is the first time we're trying this out, but I'm trying some Roll20 integration here.
New
on.
technology.
Let me show my human skin for a quick second so I can actually touch the pad. I have to revert myself back to the mortal realm so I can actually touch technology.
So you find yourself in front of old McGillicuddy's House of Firearms and Freedom. And you see a sign out front that says trespassers will receive free bullets.
Well, I'd like to get a good look at the exterior of this building with a perception check.
Go ahead and give me perception checks, whoever wants to take stock of this place.
Here we are.
22.
22, all right.
15.
15 for Kane.
Perception. That's a 11 for me. Man, check out that sign. It's so dumb.
Yeah, and Belzathoth, you actually get kind of a decent look on the inside here. As you're able to see what looks to be human male kind of like peeking out the corner of the window. He hasn't seemed to have seen you guys yet, though. Just like looking out for them damn kids that like to egg their place on Halloween.
There's a dude in there.
Does he seem negotiable?
He's holding a shotgun. You don't know exactly what it is, but it's just like, it looks like two metal tubes and a piece of wood on there. He seems to be holding it with two hands. Might be some sort of newfangled flail.
He's got like a big metal like fake Triforce. I think he might want to mate with us.
Well, that's no good. Our large friend here. Why don't you go say hello to him? At least keep him restrained so we can do business.
Kane looks to Mary Lou, in quotes.
Yeah, go for it. Have fun.
Tilts his head like,
All right.
I will follow up behind him with the revolver.
All right.
At the ready.
Feel free to position yourselves as you see fit
yes.
here. You can move yourselves up to the sidewalk right now, and then I'll have to roll a perception
here we
check
are.
on this bro.
If this winds up working out, we may eventually get tablets for each of us to make life a little easier.
Yep, that's the idea. This is a testing bed.
Yep, for now.
Yeah. Luckily, you're all color-coded on here, so.
Yeah.
There are 2 of 2 characters.
Really?
There are 4 characters on this, and there are.
That's weird. It shouldn't be doing that. Here, I'll move. Yeah, there's Slain. You just moved him.
Okay. Oh, I see him now.
Yeah.
He just appeared.
I'll move everybody once just to make sure that they're.
All right, I'm gonna have a good Doc right behind this corner.
All right, you walk up there.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Go ahead. Stealth away, Doc.
Yikeroonies. That's an 11.
He seemed to be looking at something else when you were doing that.
Hot damn.
Yep, didn't seem to notice you. Not sure, maybe he turned around, started talking to somebody else. You might have heard like a on the inside.
Well, I'll hold still until everyone else decides what they want to do before I say like, hey, perception to find out what the fuck this guy's saying.
All right. Real quick.
Yes.
With my power that I have,
Which one?
I have Slasher Step. As bonus action, if unseen by another creature, Kane may move to any unoccupied space behind a creature within 120 feet.
I will
This is
say.
through a wall. So
Yeah,
I'm just
I will say
curious.
that the wall will negate that one.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure before.
Yeah, it needs to be like kind of. You need to be able to move unobstructed in that direction.
That's fair. Okay, so I just tap my dude and move him?
You drag him.
Okay.
Oh, yes, this is actually your first time playing with.
Sorry, he's over.
roll 20.
You might have been tapping on the wrong one. He's over here on the right of Balzathoth.
There you go.
Let's see. Never one for subtlety. Kane just starts moving towards this target.
All right, you have 30 feet to move.
Okay, and they're 5 square, correct?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I say you can get up to the door. As you walk past the window, you hear kind of like on the inside.
So it's here, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'll just head up behind the dock and noticing that he is attempting to be stealthy. Oh, sneaking! I say in exactly that tone of voice. I suck at that one. Maybe Gary's good at it. Hold on. Gary, I'm gonna let you out if you promise to sneak us over there. What is happening? Rolling stealth. Looks like Gary might cooperate. I rolled a 19 on my stealth roll.
All right. Yeah, your meat suit gets sneaky.
I was half expecting Gary to go the opposite direction sneaking.
All right.
Oh, that's a real good boy, Gary. You're gonna make it out of this. He's not gonna make it out of this.
Kane, you look over to Mary Lewis. She's walking over that way, and as you do, the door pops open and a man steps out. What the fuck are you doing here? Shit, you's a big boy. He holds a gun up to you. Get the fuck off my property!
All right, I intimidate this man by just stepping into his door frame.
Fuck! He's trembling. You don't even need to roll that, because you have an ability that anything lower level than you fails intimidation automatically.
Jesus.
Fuck! And his gun just kind of like lowers, but like he's shaking. And yeah, I need you to roll initiative now for me, guys, as this guy is a little too scared to scream, but his brother in the window notices this shit. Little boy. Okay.
11 for me.
I rolled a 10.
15.
11, 10, 15.
You know, honest to God, I'm doing very well looking through this fucking mask and able to read this.
All right. Well, Balls, you have the first move, if you wish, against these gentlemen. You can see 2 of them, but you're not sure how many there might be.
Let's see. So we got the one in the door and then the one through the window. Okay.
Yeah, the guy that is intimidated is automatically last.
Gotcha.
Like, he's just stunned as he's looking at this horrifying presence, this behemoth standing in front of him, just glaring at him with these angry eyes.
All right. I'm going to move. 10. Yeah, no, that's fine. Just gonna move over by the dude by the window.
Yeah, you pop your head up.
And I'm gonna reach out for him.
Yeah, there's
Oh, wow! Glass is way better now!
Yeah, there's metal bars in the way, too. Like, you try to get your hand through the bars, and the glass is like, tunk, tunk, tunk.
Hold on. Oh, we trying to get in there? Is that what's happening?
Indeed.
Okay, yeah, I can do this. I'm now going to try to jump into the guy on the other side of the window's body.
All right. He needs to make a
wisdom saving throw, it says. Oops. Versus DC 17.
DC 17. He fails. I'm going to say that Mary Lou passes out next to you, Kane. And Bowles, you are now inside. Nobody else seems to notice anything other than he just goes for a moment. Mary, what would be a good symbol for this? Sure, sleepy.
So just a quick, whatever I can glean in the time I have left in my turn, rifling through this dude's head. What's his deal?
Well, he's Chester McGillicuddy. He's a high school dropout. One of them good old boys. Wants to make America great again, and goddamn it, he loves firearms. And his brothers Luke and Jonas. And his pop. His pop's outside.
Oh.
Also, Cousin Clam is visiting. They're out back. Thought they heard something a bit ago, but we're just told to hold up in here while they chase off those damn kids. Also, now that you're inside, you see everything. One of the other McGillicuddy boys is standing behind the bar there, the counter. He's holding a big-ass revolver. What's got you spooked over there?
Oh, it's fine, boys. Look, that boy outside there, he's a curmudgeon. It's fine. They're all fine. They're friends.
Well, fuck, they better leave.
No, come on in, guys. No, this is fine. Come on in. What would that be? A deception?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, good rolls today. 24.
Shit, you sure Paul said we ain't allowed to have nobody over here right now?
Paul meant besides curmudgeons.
Who the fuck is curmudgeons? You say that, that's where the conversation's gonna end for the second.
Okay.
All right. Good old boy 1, which is now you, doesn't have a turn anymore. Kane, it is your move. You're in front of this terrified individual.
Okay, so I saw Mary Lou pass out.
Yeah, she is she just kind of fainted behind you.
Oh, that is bad news for this fella.
Yeah, you see Mary Lou pass out, and you look over. She's the only one that could have done it.
Yep, exactly. All right, so it would just
Go on. What of your
Kane not
stupid?
exactly one for thinking. So just real quick, he's going to try and grab this man in front of him.
All right, go ahead and step up to this dude and give me an athletics check for grapple.
All right, he's the guy is he right next to me?
Yeah, he's the one across the sidewalk from you.
Okay.
All right, give me an athletics roll.
You got
This should
it.
be good.
Nothing. 14.
You got him.
Because I rolled a 3 on those tests.
Yeah, Kane's pretty fucking strong.
Okay, well, now that I've picked him up, let's see. The doorway is, like, right by us, right?
Yeah, you grab him by the arms. You just, like, lift him up. The shotgun's like...
All right, for some fluff here, I'm going to see if he can eat this doorknob.
All right, so you grab him by the head, and I'm going to roll your 2-for-1 damage on it, because you're basically just slamming this dude into something.
Okay, so that is 1d10.
1d... Is that D10 or D12? D10?
It says 2 for 1, plus 11, 1d10 bludgeoning.
Yeah, so plus strength.
So, okay, that's going to be 17.
As you careen this man's head towards the doorknob, his head goes flying through the door in a bloody fucking mess. His mouth does have the doorknob in it, though. All of his teeth are shattered out, and his eyes roll into the back of his head as he dies from shock. And there's now a big hole in the door. And you see one of the good old boys in there, kind of close to the window, and one behind the counter.
All right. I'm going to look in this room real quick. I'm just going to do... Could I do a perception check to see if there's anything I could improvise as a weapon nearby?
There are definitely things you can improvise as a weapon, but unfortunately that is your turn for now.
All right.
Meanwhile, this obviously surprised the man on the inside. What the fuck? Doc, it is your turn at the moment, though.
So I can assume that the gentleman is dead on the floor, or like just rolled.
From your perspective, you looked around, you saw this hulking man lift this dude by the head and just slam him face first into a doorknob. The door just came clattering open with it. Also, your old assistant seemed to have passed out just before that. That's everything that you've seen from your position.
Well, I don't know if my client wants me to tamper with the surgery, so instead, you watch as the doc looks and sees that the body of the redneck inside is inside the door now. He just goes, "Oh goodness!" Pulls out a syringe. A chance.
All right, you're gonna have to move over to him for this.
Yep. Gonna go ahead and mosey myself on over to the man. Come on, phone or tablet.
It's like a big phone.
It's like a moderate phone. All right, we're gonna take the dock here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, full action! I can actually sit myself right over yonder.
Nice and.
Oh, am I past? Is that the gentleman that right next to me? Is that
I haven't seen you move, so.
Oh, like
there we go.
I didn't mean to move over there. I actually wanted to move. Oh, that's the one that's possessed. Okay, so.
Yeah, the one that's possessed is Bowles right now. Like I just swapped them.
Okay, so I'm just like gonna ignore, just like nonchalantly pass by this gentleman, just like.
Yeah, the one that's passed out, the one you've already done surgery on.
Okay, well, lovely day for it, chap. I fucking put my syringe and I inject it into the neck of the man whose head is concaved into the fucking door. I use the ability that is on here, unless I'm told I can't do so. Reanimator.
You can. That is your basically a spell action for you.
Excellent. So pretty much you see my guy just walk over and goes, well, this is unfortunate.
Kane, the nice man that's been helping Mary Lou steps by you. You just like, He sticks a syringe in this man you just murdered. Pops him full of this disgusting green liquid. And all of a sudden he gets back, like he starts to, like his eyes begin, like his body begins to contort and move and.
See, I told you guys, curmudgeon. He healed him.
Steps back up as a mindless drone. Doorknob still jammed firmly in his mouth.
Was he carrying a weapon?
Not when he got killed. There's a shotgun at the at your feet.
So can I give him a simple command just to like, as a free action, like gently like, pick up the gun, please?
Yes, and on his next turn he will follow that suit.
Very well. Yep, as he pulls out his notebook and pulls out a pen, pick up the gun, please.
Meanwhile, other good old boy back here's just like, what the fuck is happening? Starts to level his, like he takes cover back here and begins to level his revolver on the hulking monstrosity behind his, who he thought dead brother. Kane, that's gonna hit you because I know your AC. That is a 17 to hit.
All right.
And the revolver is going to do 4 damage. However, thanks to your hulking monstrosity, that is lowered to 2. Yeah, a bullet just right into your chest, and you just don't even flinch. You do, however, look over at this man now.
My attention.
Your attention has been shifted. He's just like, fuck. Get him! Get him, brother! He just looks over at you, Bowles. Meanwhile, it is reanimated man's turn. He reaches down and grabs the shotgun.
I can't offer him to do anything else at this point.
Nah, you already used your
that's
command.
fair. That's fair.
In the future, you can tell them to just basically do something, and they'll. I mean, obviously, he wouldn't have picked up the shotgun.
I didn't know if that wasn't allowed, considering that it was like I used my spell action to actually get the man up, so I didn't know if that took up the turn.
Yeah, Balls. It is now your turn. Do something, brother.
So do I? Chester was holding a gun, right, when I possessed him?
Yeah, he has a shotgun. I'm gonna need you to roll an intelligence check, just base intelligence, to see if you know how to use it. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what's this thing? It's kind of like a crossbow, but it's weird.
Yeah.
It's got like this little fliddly thing down here.
Yeah. I mean, he was. The doc was vaguely motioning at the trigger earlier. It's like, yeah, sure, no, I know how to do that.
Yep, and I specifically
Although,
told him.
actually, no, that's not true, because you have all the memories of the man you're possessing. You do have proficiency with this weapon at the moment.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, I'm going to, let's see, let me see the map here.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
I think this was a good idea, but I do think we are going to need our own separate ones.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no, this is a test run.
I wanted to make sure it would work first.
Yeah.
Just make sure to pass it around as you need to.
Yeah, no sense buying 3 of these only to find out, oh, this is the wrong model. Nuts. All right, so... yeah, that one's taken care of. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and point the gun at the guy behind the counter.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll to hit. That'd be Dex plus proficiency.
All right, so...
This guy has a Dex plus 1.
All right. Oh, so I use his dex?
Yes, your
Okay.
meat suit stats physically you use.
All right.
Everything else is normal, but +1 for Dex, because this guy's a shooting boy.
Cool. So I shoot him with a 22.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll me a D10 for damage on the shotgun.
All right. 9.
All right, +1 for Dex, so that's 10. Get him, brother! What?
Now he's pregnant
And slumps to the ground dead.
and dead.
Yeah, combat here is resolved.
Okay, well, Kane would immediately go to the unconscious Mary Lou and just, just be trying to comfort her.
Yeah. Do you do anything, Balls?
So I know that Paw is outside and Clem is out back, right?
Yeah, Paw and Clem are both outside.
All right. There's 2 more of these guys out back. Hold on, he's gonna be useless until I take care of this. 1 second. I take the shotgun, put the barrel in my mouth, pull the trigger.
Wow! Sick!
Yep. This body just fucking dies. You let him have one moment of consciousness before it happens too. It's just like,
And
as you're floating above him.
and then I enter Gary/Mary Lou again.
All right, Gary Lou is back in action.
Oh, you did a good job, buddy. Who's a buddy? Who's a buddy? Yeah! This guy's great.
Well, now that we've fired off their guns, they'll hear us coming a mile away. Let's find whatever we have inside here and arm ourselves for the battle ahead.
All right. As you head inside, I'll just position you guys in here.
All right.
Yeah.
Kane, you're just kind of standing around, looking at the drone body that's just kind of standing there with the doorknob in its
I
face.
motion him to follow.
Yeah, it follows. Like Kane, you follow this and like stand between Mary Lou and it. Go ahead and give me a survival check to see what you can find in here. Obviously, the shotgun that these guys have, you could obviously take if you wanted. Kane, you are unproficient in any form of firearm.
Okay.
So, speaking of which, question, do I retain proficiency after I leave Chester or no?
You know what these things are, but you don't have proficiency in this body.
Gotcha. It's like a muscle memory thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I rolled a 16 survival.
16 survival. You find this, the one gentleman's big-ass Desert Eagle handgun. It deals a D8 in damage when you fire it. Same range as, your typical crossbow. You find 10 rounds of ammunition for it. The rest of it seems to be in a locked case, and you can't seem to find the key. A lot of these guns are behind, locked gates, and you either don't want to spend the time to get to them or whatnot. Who else wanted to search?
I got a 19. I am looking for anything sturdy that I can use as a weapon.
All right, Kane, you're looking around. You're drawn to the sharp and pointy section as per the usual, and you find yourself a big old machete. Deals D6 in damage, plus your strength.
And I rolled on 11.
11? Now, you're not really sure what humans find useful, really. Out back, you begin to hear some commotion, though. Fuck, how'd you get back here? The fuck is that thing? Then you start hearing gunshots.
Oh dear.
Oh, it is a party!
Why don't we stand here at the ready while... let's have our new friend here take a look outside and we can observe what happens. All right, friend. Go out back. Whatever you see move that is not us, shoot.
He goes outside, turns the corner, and you just instantly start hearing gunshots. And I'm gonna have something fire back at him. Let me see if he hits anything first. Well, that'd hit him for 8, so he takes a good chunk there. Meanwhile, you hear some gunshots back. You keep hearing that same noise. Nat 20. bang, and you see this guy, your drone man, stumble back. The doorknob punctures through the rest of his head, and like the top part just kind of falls off as he crumples
Ooh.
down on the gate.
Well, that's not good.
And with that, I start to hear footsteps outside. And another man who also seems to be, like, kind of in a daze. Like, he's got a huge chunk of his, like, midsection just eviscerated by a shotgun. He's just walking in calmly with a handgun. And he points it at you, Doc.
Oh, dear.
Roll initiative again real quick.
This is a 9. I'm sorry. This is a... Yeah, this is a 19.
19.
15.
18.
18. Doc. Balls. Sorry, what'd you say you got, Grant?
15.
15. Okay. All right. Well, this guy is taking the initiative on you, like he's taking the surprise round as he
Yep.
steps in. So he's gonna fire at you, Doc. Does a 15 hit?
I believe so. Yeah, it does.
All right. Fires upon you, and a bullet just poof hits you right in the shoulder, and you take 5 damage from it from this man's revolver.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to this kind of horseplay.
Doc, it is your turn.
Whip out my brand new revolver.
All right,
Take aim and take a pot shot at him.
go for it. Roll to hit.
Ooh. Okay. With a plus. Do I get a +5 because it is a gun?
Dexterity plus proficiency.
Dexterity plus proficiency. Okay, so 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Excellent. Just like, oh, all this horseplay is necessary.
Go ahead and roll that D8 for damage.
Fire a D8. That is a 5.
This is my favorite turtleneck, you asshole. His eyes out, and he just kind of like crawls forward for a second and slumps to the ground. You hear a little bit of
From
outside.
him?
No, outside.
Oh.
Balls. Your turn.
Alright. Yeah.
Still can't quite see around back. There's no window back there, so.
Sorry, folks. Still getting used to the new tech here. Yeah, no. Okay, there being no window. I think I'm going to go ahead and back up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I think that's about as far as I can get. I'm going to head back outside and start to circle around. And actually, I'm gonna pick up the shotgun from my departed friend.
All right.
As I pass.
Grab the shotgun as you pass. You start to hear outside, and leaping in through the door is a massive wolf-like creature, but it's got the form of a man. And as it leaps through the door, it gives a huge snarl and... Kane, it is your turn. That was its full move action.
All right.
Do keep some pieces of him. I want a little bit of experimentation.
Yeah, Balls, this is... Doc, this is weird. You've never seen a creature like this, but tonight is a night of new things.
Oh, yeah. Lots of new things. A man who could jump bodies.
No, I think
Whatever he is. Yeah.
trying to move the map.
Here.
Hold on, I think
I think you may have exited out by accident.
yeah, I
think I
hit
just dropped
the
the roll
back
20.
button. Let me just see if I hit
Here.
forward. Yeah, I think
Okay.
I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. Just
Cool.
needs to load again.
Cool beans.
Yep.
I'm gonna go move towards this man, or wolf man. Once I see.
I'll step up for you. You're in front of him.
There you go. Whoa. The zoom is.
Gotta use two fingers to
Yeah,
move
two
map.
fingers to scroll.
Gotcha.
There you go.
That explains.
Yeah, I moved you up to him. If you.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
It's like a woman. They like it better when you use two fingers.
With my machete in hand, I try to drive it towards the beast
You cleave at the wolf.
with a. This would be plus what?
It's plus 11.
Plus 11? All right, yes. Which would give me a 25.
That'll hit.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll your d6 and add your strength.
This boy gets a 16 in slashing damage, swiping at him.
Just your strength. Not that should be 11.
Yeah, plus the 5 on my d5s, right?
Okay, the 11 is your proficiency and your strength. They're only adding strength.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait. So it's plus 11, right? That's the...
Plus
that's the
11
strength?
is to hit.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
In that case, then, it is a 21.
What? It's an
Or
11. You rolled
sorry,
a 5.
Yeah, 11. Sorry, math is hard with these chemicals in my nose.
Okay. All right, that was your first attack. The wolf snarls as you bury the cleaver deep, or the machete deep within its shoulder. And this is the first time you've seen something survive an attack like this. So you're intrigued. And you have a second attack.
All right, if he's going... If the weapon isn't working, then I just swing at him with my other hand.
All right, you start to, like, rend at his face. Go ahead and roll to hit with your fist.
That would be an 18.
Yep, that'll hit the wolf man. You punch him square in the jaw. Go ahead and roll your d4.
That will do a 9.
Now you punch this wolf in the face, spits out a tooth and snarls at you in your face.
All right, I've stabbed and punched.
All right.
That's all I can do.
Doc, you begin to hear whispers, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh boy. No. In the heat of the moment, I am not getting that wisdom save because that is a. That's a 9.
I'm afraid you're not making that wisdom save. You begin to feel confused and befuddled. All of a sudden, you're not really sure where you are. You are stunned and cannot move.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. All right, Balls, back up to you. See a wolf just kind of like in a grapple with this hulking man that you see. But you know what this thing is, though. You've seen one of these before, way back in the Dark Ages. It's one of them there werewolves, one of them lycanthropes. Used to send out like various demons to go curse people, and it was pretty great. They hated it.
So this thing, as far as I know, is a demon, or a person cursed by a demon, possessed by
Yeah,
one.
this is a cursed human.
Okay. What do I know about them? Can they communicate?
You know that they transform by the light of the full moon, which, go figure.
Yeah.
There it is. And you know that when they are in their transformed state, they are they cannot control themselves.
Okay.
At all. They are just in a bestial rage. You also know that they are weak to silver and magic.
Silver and magic. All right. I don't know that I have... Well, there's always that. Let me see how circling around may not have been the best move, but I didn't know he was going to come in after us. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get all the way to him.
Also, there's a fence in the way out there.
Yeah. So yeah, the closest I could get would be 5, 10, 15. Well, actually. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, yeah, I can just... That would be better. Yeah, I can just make it to him.
All right, get off to the corner of him. You see the doc is just like looking off into space, just drowsy-eyed.
Can't you see?
Yeah, you'll be fine. Hey! Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Helllight Blade!
Like, none of you can see this, especially you. You're lost in your own thought here. Like, you've got equations going right now. Kane, you can sort of see this, like, shimmer come from his hand, almost in the shape of a stick. And as you swing down with the blade of the Hell Knight, this spiritual blade, go ahead and attack this. Roll to hit.
Natural wonders!
And as you're swinging down, it just dissipates. That's fucking weird.
Wow.
That usually-
Twice in one night, I have to say, this literally never happens to me.
You just gotta throw up your hands. Whoops.
Hold on, let me think about succubi until he comes back.
All right. Kane, this wolf is in your face, and now it is going to try to grapple with you. So give me an athletics check. It starts to try to sink its claws in deep. It has a 20. Modified.
Modified 20. I have a 19, so it beats that.
Yeah, it sinks its claws in, and now it's going to go for a bite on you. There's a 12 to hit for the bite.
That will hit.
It sinks its teeth into you for 12 damage. You take half of that.
Oh, jeez.
It starts, like, shredding, like, back and forth with its mouth.
It's been a hot minute, but Kane begins to remember pain.
Yeah, it's been a while since something like this happened. You've like had dogs come at you before, but not like this. This dog's big. This is a big boy.
Not man dogs.
Kane, it is your turn now. You are currently being grappled by this beast. Your arm is kind of wrenched in this weird pattern as your machete is in there, and you're trying to like paw at its face. You can roll an athletics to escape if you want, or to try to get a better advantage in this grapple check, or get a better advantage on the grapple.
Yes. You said athletics check?
Yes.
Okay. That will be a 23.
You beat him by 1. Yeah, you burst its arms to the side, and you are free to make 1 attack on this turn.
All right, I am going to go ahead and thrust that machete at it yet again.
And you take the machete and you whoosh.
And that is with, oh boy, a 29 on to hit.
That will, in fact, hit the Wolfman.
Excellent.
I would certainly hope it would.
And he takes 10 damage with that.
You rolled a 4, that's 9. Or wait, oh yeah,
No,
you're right, it's plus 6.
Yeah, my strength is a 6.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, as you bring this
I
down,
pieced that
the
together.
Wolfman's head that was like wrapped around, like it's still kind of like on your arm, is now just kind of hanging there as the body slumps down.
All right. With unrelenting violence, as a bonus action, if Kane kills a target with an attack, he may move up to his full movement speed and attack again.
All right, where would you like to move, Kane?
All right, I'm hearing some commotion outside, so I'm going to go ahead and follow outside towards. Actually, I guess I shouldn't just be describing this. I can do that.
Yeah,
We
go
have
ahead
the
and-
technology.
Gone are the days of explaining it on Skype.
Yes. Okay. So
ahead
were you moving about earlier? Was that what I heard? I'm going towards the doctor then. Okay, sorry. I hadn't seen this.
Are you going outside?
Yes.
To the
where was
back?
Oh, down this way. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's that little dirt trail out there.
Yeah.
As you come outside, you turn the corner and you see this green, sickly-looking woman looking back at you. What kind of hex is upon thee?
Which, yeah, buddy.
Where's my doggy?
The concept of doggy might be a bit too much for Kane.
Also, I see that you kept your human.
I will approach this witch.
Yeah, you approach her. That's Bowles.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'll drag him back. Don't worry.
Go ahead.
Focus on you.
Just gently meander on over.
Yeah, you're just slowly walking over to this woman, and you are in her face and may make one attack. What?
How would you describe this woman's size?
She is probably 5'3".
Okay,
Like
that's-
she is waist high on you.
That seems around medium to me.
I would agree.
Oh, we're gonna go give her the old 2-for-1.
I will say that the 2-for-1 does require a bonus action, so
it does?
you're
Okay.
using your bonus action now. You may make one attack on her.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna do a big ol' unarmed strike. Let's just
Just walk up and just Nick Cage this woman in the face.
pretty much.
What?
And with that, that will be a 29.
That'll hit this woman.
I had a feeling.
Go ahead and roll your unarmed damage on this woman.
You don't even fucking walk up to her. You're standing in the door frame and your arm extends like Plastic Man.
That will be a 7 damage.
Yeah, you clatter her in the face and her head rocks off the wall. Fuck! Ah! Why? All right, it is her turn now. Her nose is kind of twisted to the side. Her face, like the side of her face, is purple that you punched. Perhaps a little fire then. And she extends her hands, and I need you to make a dex check.
All right. Just a straight dex check.
Dex save.
Dex save. That would be a 8.
That would be a fail, is what you say. And you take.
Oh no.
My dex save is a -1, and that's gonna come up.
7 fire damage, which is not reduced.
How are you doing on HP?
I have a lot.
He's a beast.
Okay.
When Lanny asked me what kind of scary monster I want to be, I was like, I just want to be that brute that just nothing seems to stop.
So he has a lot of health and a lot of resistances, but fire is not one of them.
Fire.
Your mask begins to
bad.
burn. Your skin is scorching. And Doc, you may make another wisdom check to try to get out of this.
Okay, this is much better. With my wisdom save. This is a 19.
Yep, you break free. You shake your head. Huh? What? Huh? You look down. You see a wolf's head on the ground and the body next to it. You see good old Gary Lou standing next to you, just like, I don't fucking know.
Oh, is he dead?
No, Gary Lou's standing there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's fine. And outside, you hear.
Can I see it outside of a window from where I'm standing?
There's no window to the back.
Can I at least get to? Let me.
Feel free to.
Yeah, but well, gloves on. My necrotic.
Yeah, you may as well
necrotic
just take
hands.
those gloves off.
Yeah. What do you mean gloves? That's my necrotic
Those are his
shroud.
hands.
Those are my hands. I'm
You may as well
revealing-
remove your first layer of flesh.
There you go. Now you're getting it. Now it's coming together. Okay, there's Witch Lady.
No, that lady.
Okay, so I have to turn the corner to be able to see her. So let me get my character, not select a million fucking things like the things I want to do. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you should be able to make it there with a full move.
5, 6. Okay. I am unable.
You should be here. Is where.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
5. Well, can I move down one more?
Your full move is a 30.
Oh, okay.
And you see Kane just being roasted by this woman's hands.
Can I see the woman from where they are, or is he too big and
Kane
cumbersome?
is a little too big for you to see. But you can tell that there's some fire coming out from behind him.
That's unfortunate because I was hoping either I was going to either get up to Kane and heal him, or I was going to use one of my abilities, which is flesh-eating bacteria, which is a ranged attack on a hit target. I don't know if I can shoot her from here.
Yeah, I think if
Yeah,
I'm
shooting her from here is
between
going to be
you-
a little difficult with Kane in the way, unfortunately.
I will
You can ready one of those actions. though.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready action. The moment that she's visible to me, I'm gonna take a pot shot with her with that serum.
Okay. Flesh-eating bacteria?
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, balls. Jeez. Yeah, it'll probably be easier if Grant, you be the one that passes it back and forth.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Kane is just wailing, patting himself where he can.
Yes, I know.
Not understanding that fire seems to be hot even when my hands touch it.
What is this lantern?
Okay, so... okay, so the door's down there. All right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so from... looks like that's about as far as I can get there. Am I able to see her from this angle?
Yep.
Okay.
Her face is revealed.
You see this green woman hey, she's one of those people that, like, make contracts with you guys.
Oh, finally! Somebody here who... hold on. I'd say to her in Infernal, hey, how's it going? Are you doing the Satan stuff around here?
She lowers her hands from the fire. Wait. Are you possessed by a demon?
No, I am a demon possessing this.
Incredible, I've never seen one so... This is quite the day for me. First I was invited out here, and then we were given a human, we killed him, and then I was given a doggy, and now here you are.
Yeah, no, this is great. Hey, I'm sorry, McCain?
Just put it at the last
Patting out fire.
Okay, he's fine. Yeah, so the deal is we need to murder all the things.
Yeah, that was what I was told too.
That's you too? Okay, cool. You want to murder all the things together?
I was under explicit purposes. I think you're one of the things that I'm supposed to...
That's too bad. You want to fuck before I kill you?
I mean...
It's a joke. You're supposed to laugh. I'm a demon. We don't ask for consent. I telekinesis the gun at her head.
Okay, so you're throwing the gun at her
Yeah.
face. Go ahead and roll your ranged attack with it.
I'm kidding. Woof.
So you just gravity gun pistol whip this woman.
Yep, because it seems more expedient than trying to figure out how triggers work right now.
Yeah, so...
So let's see. That's
Balls is a
uses
man
charisma mod. That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit her.
Okay. And it just says damage and type depends on object.
All right, this is a item that I'd say is about 5 pounds, so go ahead and roll a d6 for it,
All right.
and then add your charisma.
That'd do 7 damage.
Well, I don't... She's impaled to the wall
Oh.
and dies.
Well, that's good. When she started talking back, I was worried she was supposed to be a friend, and I was like, well, Kane is going to attack as soon as his turn rolls around. And whether or not she is friendly does not matter to Kane.
Are you still on fire, or are we past that point?
He is not burning, but he is...
I'm singed.
All right, I
His
tug,
flesh seems to be peeling away at places.
Good, an exposed vein. Then I tug his arm over, and I get the serum ready. Oh, relax. It'll just be 1 second.
Yeah,
And
combat's done. We can go back to regular cam.
Yep. So I just injected him with Miracle Cure.
Miracle Cure? What does the Miracle Cure do?
Well, on touch, you can heal one target 2d4 plus my intelligence.
All right.
2d4 plus my intelligence. I have a lot of that.
I'm a real smartman.
Yep.
Smart doc.
All right. And wow. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that intelligence is gonna have to follow through because I just rolled 2 1s.
All right, so you gain 7 hit points back,
Yep.
which at least undoes the fire.
I guess for flavor, we could say that like you just watch as like that exposed skin just slowly comes back.
Yeah, you start to notice like this green glow go throughout your veins, and all of a sudden some wounds that you had start closing. It feels weird. You're You're not sure how to describe it.
That is the power of science!
Science.
All right.
Ah, we're making progress, my friend!
Zito, if you wanted to go around and harvest these people or
Fuck
do
yeah,
anything
and
with them.
especially the wolf. Fuck yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a medical check on the wolf. From the rest of these guys, if you only want to harvest them and not make any drones out of them.
Nah, I just want to harvest.
Okay. From each of these guys, you gain 1 chemical. And give me a medical check on the wolf.
Wolf is... That is a 22.
22. You think you might be able to figure out how to make whatever happened to this guy happen to other people, which really excites you. And you jot that down in your journal right away, and you just collect as much of this thing's blood as you can.
Write down. Just open up a little briefcase I had.
Yeah, you open up your fanny pack of doom, which is what I called it in your...
Yep. So, like a kid in a candy shop, just getting all that blood. The Candyman, sawing his head off. Candyman.
Yeah, you take some teeth, take some of its salivary glands, you, like, carve this bitch up.
All right, so let me just quickly write down how many meds I got on me real quick.
Yeah, you gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chemical S's.
5 chemical S's, so that actually brings me back up to... Oh, I'm up to 13 from all the uses.
Nice. All right, and that clears out old McGillicuddy's firearms and Freedom Emporium.
We certainly found the freedom.
Well, unless any of you gentlemen want to find any other bits and bobs to make it feel a little bit more adequate for our survival, I say our business is done here.
Remaining places for you to go would be Cliff House, the Drive-In, Captain Wacky's Fun Zone, Camp Lickatiti.
You said the drive-in was close by, yeah?
Drive-In's relatively close by, just down the road.
I would vote for that. What do you guys want?
Kane just has a burning, seething rage and really desires to go to Camp Lickatiti, but will follow wherever Mary Lou ends up going.
Gary Lou is just like levitating the rifle around. I think I figured out how guns work. Oh yeah, no, camp. Big boy wants to go to camp. Let's do it.
By the way, Doctor, you're seeing this gentleman who you thought had multiple personalities levitating a rifle. Like, it's just floating around him. Again, new things.
New things. I'm going to jot this down as psychokinesis because maybe he's got the mental capacity to have that sort of effect. That's not out of the realm of science.
Yeah, especially, like, I mean, you never really saw the witch, so you don't know exactly what happened to you, so...
I'm calling it like I sees it.
Yeah. All right, so where are you feeling like going?
It sounds like 2 votes for camp.
2 votes for the camp?
I'll go.
All right. Well, you guys make your way down the road, down the coastline, and you find yourself in front of a sign that reads Camp Lickatiti. Find yourself, you go through the woods. All the cabins are dark. Nothing seems to be going on in there.
Well, you seem to know the area a lot more than we do, so I guess we'll follow you in this point.
Kane, you begin your usual march towards the woods.
I was gonna say I just start walking towards the cabins. Let's see if we can harvest some children.
Out in the distance, you start hearing... Strum, 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 I'm singing a douche song with my guitar.
Oh, the classic smooze and a guitar?
And you hear splashing out there and giggling. As you're walking through the woods, and we can throw the map back up again. Hold on, guys, I'm going to go take a leak. A man walks off, and you see a man urinating by a tree.
Classic Zach with an eye.
There's a lot of Chets and Chads here.
Oh, yeah.
Good old Chets and Chads.
Rebecca's and Jennifer's.
I think you might have to change our scene. We're still seeing the old one here.
Oh. Second, it should have changed. Let me try that again. Refreshing.
Oh, wait, there it goes.
Whoa.
Hey, Opa. There you go.
Now I see.
Fun fact, every mortal I've ever fucked has become pregnant, 100% effective, but none of them have survived, so...
One day the Antichrist will come. You know this as fact. At least they wrote about it in all those books, and if those books are wrong, then fuck it.
This is their rodeo show. I'm just here to collect the remains, so there's the doc just writing notes of all this nonsense that's happening.
But
okay.
then you
Even the men,
see,
especially the men.
you see Kane like seize up for a second when he hears teenagers. Give me the forest sound as well while we're out here. Excellent.
Smells like teen spirits.
The ripest of
When the
fruit.
lights out, it's less dangerous. That's not true. Kane, you see this motherfucker. He's taking a leak.
Just right up there? I'm seeing on
Right
the map?
there.
All right, well, hey. If that was
Yeah,
a thing I
step,
did.
You step up behind him silently. Ugh. He zips up, turns around, he sees you right there. What do you do?
Grapple check. That's athletics, correct?
Yes.
All right, well, this motherfucker just got grabbed by a 29.
Yes, he did. You grab, like you put, like he looks up you, whoop, mouth around the face, lifted up to eye level. What do you do with him?
Let's do a 2-for-1. Let's just swing this boy around.
All right, you whip him. Go ahead and roll your damage as you slam this dude around these trees.
All right. That's going to be a 13 damage, me just flailing this kid around.
You hear a sickening, like the rest of you hear a sickening crack as this boy's like spine careens with a tree, and his body just goes limp in your hands. His eyes twitch as they roll back. You now have a human as a weapon if you want.
Cool, I'm just going to hold on to this. With my unrelenting violence, I am now able to move.
That was, you remember, that was
that was the bonus action. You're correct.
Almost all of your things have a bonus.
Yeah, no,
almost
you're
all
right.
of your abilities
I
have
see
a bonus
now what
action
it's.
attached.
Yeah.
That way you're not absurdly broken.
Okay, I understand.
You're basically an uber barbarian. But yeah, the rest of you saw this like,
It's like, well, okay.
I'm gonna name him Unidong
yeah, he's
because
just like,
he just has the one.
he's just holding this man by the skull, its body just contorting and flopping at its side.
I'm gonna say I've got my hand kind of in a hook form, and I'm just right in the jaw, like just gripping
Yeah,
him by the
you reposition and
gripping
grab
him by the
the-
front of his mouth.
Is there no one? Is there no one else around?
you do hear sounds, and in fact, hold on. What was that? I'll go check it out. Fine. Jeez, babies. You hear another man approaching. Go ahead and roll stealth if you want to hide in the trees.
19.
See what Gary can do for me. Gary rolls a 12.
I do have something here that might be able to assist with getting them to a certain position if you would like.
All right, but do you want to hide yourself first? Or?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll your stealth.
Okay, not good. Not rolling good on these rolls here. I got a 4.
All right. He walks back. Yo, Zach, where you at, brah? I'm sorry. Hey, who are you guys? What the fuck are you doing here? He starts walking up to you, Bowles. He looks over to you. He doesn't see Kane at all. So he's like looking at you, Gary. Like, you okay, bro? Like, what happened to your face? Like, you guys see my dude Zach? Like, he's out here somewhere.
Did he have only one? Oh, hold on.
The fuck?
Hi, I am Gary Fredrickson.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
What? You're not gonna call
Normal
the
guy.
cops on us, are you, Gary?
Only one penis, just like the rest of you. It's fine.
Yeah.
I am a counselor at this camp, and you are breaking curfew.
You're not gonna call the. Like, hold on, I'm a counselor here. When did you start working?
We came here just yesterday.
What? Okay, so like, what are you? Like,
Yes.
Am I in trouble? Like, you're not gonna call the cops? Like, hold on.
No, not at all, not at all. We literally just got here. We're merely observing what's going on around here.
Kane, anything you want to do in this time?
Kane is just watching. He's doing the classic, just standing. Yeah, like the camera cuts to him. You can just see him like in some foliage.
His point of
foliage.
view, like you see,
Yeah.
like this guy through the trees as he's slowly walking around.
But he's not making any moves yet.
okay.
No, we're merely here to take a second to rifle through his brain. To check all the counselors for STDs. This man's a doctor. Just drop your pants for him, if you would, please.
This is like a real new project, and I'm pretty sure this is sexual harassment. I'm not gonna fall for this, bro, unless you roll a higher persuasion check than me.
Well, 17.
That'll fucking do.
Okay,
I mean, this is really unorthodox, bro.
while this is happening, I'm just gonna inject him with the fucking sleep serum.
All right, you step up,
Yeah.
All right, I think this is real weird, but I'll just go ahead and roll the sleep spell. I think that would be your level in D6 or D4s or whatever it is.
That's unfortunately not written on here. The glowing goo smoke bomb create. That was
Yeah.
the one thing you told me that you
yeah.
added on.
Do you know what the sleep spell is, Elo?
Oh, is it just the standard sleep spell?
Yeah.
It's I want to say 5d8, something like that.
Yeah, this guy's unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just
Oh, what was in that weed?
There we go.
He's
Problem solved.
he's asleep.
Problem solved. I rifle through his pockets to find like a wallet or whatnot.
I had literally no reason to do that. I just thought it was funny.
Quite.
Go ahead and give me a survival check on this, bro.
Sure. Sure thing, bruh. Survivals. 20. Not natural, just fine.
Modified? Yeah, you find a wallet on him. You find some car keys. Got some Axe body spray.
No condoms?
Well, I will take the real.
Oh, it's in the wallet.
Okay.
All right, so now that I have a
Say.
really high fucking intelligence, I don't know how much I can flub this. Can I tell what the make of this dude's car is in some way, shape, or form?
You can tell by you can tell that it's a Toyota.
Okay, no, that's good. No, I'm just looking for
Yeah,
that.
it says it on the key.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, because we got to ride, boys. I'm taking his car keys and I'm taking his wallet. And you know what? No, I'm going to harvest this man's face so I have a replica.
Yeah, you can do that. That's one of your abilities. Just take your scalpel. I am going to roll a con check to see if he wakes up during this. Sure as fuck does. And all of a sudden you hear a lot more commotion off to the side of camp. What was that? This is scary.
All right. No, this is fine. I only wanted to get the skin off his face. I'm going to let's see. Kane friend. Smash.
From the trees.
Yeah, you step around the corner holding the body of Zach.
Using his friend Zach as a weapon. I just
Go ahead and roll the hit on this prone bastard. You know what? Don't even bother. Just roll damage.
You got it. That's gonna be a good old D10. That is an 8.
8 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, with the medicine, with the carving coming off of his face, I'm going to say that does enough damage. I'd say at least do 2 hit points. You slam this dude's heels down into his chest, and it goes concave, and he's spits up blood.
Ah, very good. You see, now, if you'll notice, Mr. Balls, I'm going to perform a rather unique social experiment. I take the face, and I put it on Kane's welding mask.
It barely holds there. It's like,
Oh, I'll just put some adhesive there, some glue.
it's like just to dab it on there.
There we are.
It's like a little crooked, like your eyes are barely seeing through the holes.
Okay.
The mouth is just kind of agape with the rusty teeth on the inside.
Kane, I feel my face.
You hear from like over there. It's not funny, Chad. You're not being funny.
Go meet your friends, Chad.
I move towards the sound.
All right.
And whip out the notes and let the experiments begin.
All right, go ahead and roll me another stealth
For
check,
science!
Doc.
You
Roll
know-
me another stealth check, Doc, as you watch this happen.
Yep. So it's fucking uncanny to watch a fucking, a wraith go for science on the preview screen. Wow, there's my nat 20.
There you go. All right. With that, I'm going to allow you to get all the way up here, and I will show you what you see within the camp.
What do your sciencey eyes see? Oh boy.
Woo, yeah!
Boys and girls.
There are some teens frolicking naked in the water as if you were sitting by a bonfire. Kane, what do?
All right. Well, with my newfound confidence with this face,
You look handsome.
You look just great.
No, I want to move Kane. There we go. 1, 2.
Do you want to use the body you're still using, or do you want to drop either of them?
No, I'll be holding on to the body I've got still.
All right, you're dragging him with you.
I need to make a statement.
He's proficient in Zach, okay?
Before this happens, Bowles, do you want to move anywhere to... Because you're not sure how many ways out there are from this way. You do see that there's a rocky outcropping over to the side, but is there anywhere you would like to move to try to catch any fleers?
Let's see.
And by the way, yes, I did say there was carnivorous fish in the water. This is a inlet lake. This is not
Okay.
A little pond, let's
yeah.
say.
Man-made stuff.
Yeah.
I will just... Oops.
Regular night out in the Poconos.
I'll say you can move up to your movement speed with a proper stealth check.
All right. I will just pop right back here behind this rock and watch the fun.
I know it's Lake Likatiti, but we all know it's just a name. It's actually a pond.
Gary's struggling more than usual when I ask him to do this for me. I only rolled a 4.
All right. Kane, make your approach. I'm going to see if any of those people over there notice you. Jesus. 2 nat 1s in a row.
Wow.
That's a big-ass rock, isn't it? That's not like a tree that I can go through, so...
One thinks he sees you. Is that you, Zach? They're just kind of sitting in the glow of the fire, but they can barely see you outside of it.
Zach, you got huge!
Yeah, I think just for a scary movie dramatic effect, I kind of stop right here outside of the light, just standing with clearly something in my hands and towering.
I'm going to minor illusion the sound coming from where Kane is of a human voice saying, "Yes, it is me, Zach. I have just finished urinating with my one penis."
Yes, it's me, Zach. I just finished urinating with my one penis.
Fucking huge.
Why do you look like that? Gosh, what? As she steps forward, she sees your form. Oh my God! Roll initiative.
All right. What have these teens got on me?
Well, one of these fuckers got a...
14.
The social experiment begins. Let's see. 6, 7, 8. 8.
I got a 16.
All right. Sorry, what'd you get, Kane?
14.
You got an 18, Doc?
An 8.
8, okay. And you, Bells?
16.
All right. It is Bowles' turn. What do you do, Balls?
All right. Let's see here.
Can I just say I love the idea of setting up a combat scenario involving a bunch of teenagers just chilling at a camp?
Yep.
I don't know. What's their AC? What's this naked swimming girl's AC?
All right.
I love that we're the ones creating the ambush at this point.
I wanted to do something fresh.
I'm just gonna step in front of Kane here. Just a second. This is gonna be great.
She's just freaking out. Just blood-curdling scream is still echoing, and you step out like, what? Because you still look kind of fucking weird,
Oh
too.
yeah. I've got my
Your lady face.
yeah my
Lady face
immediately-
here, black and blue here from the temple.
Yep. Immediately post plastic surgery. Oh, bros! I think I had too much to drink. Projection bile.
Ooh. All right, so what you see before you, Doctor, this time as Gary Lou steps out in front of Kane. He's holding his stomach. Just a massive stream of yellow, sickly, greenish, chunky bile starts spewing out in a manner that is typically unhuman. In a 30-foot cone, this thing projects. And what kind of save do these assholes need to make?
They need to make a con save.
All right. Versus, what's your, I think it's like 16 is yours?
17.
Oh, fuck, that person fails.
And
Fail.
at the very front of this cone being like riding the wave as if it's surfing that piranha I ate earlier.
I'm going to mark the ones that make the check.
All right.
All right. One of them made the save in this 30-foot cone of yours.
All right. So the damage is 5.
All right, that's 5 poison damage as they are getting pummeled with this bile. And each of those that failed to save are also now stunned, I believe is how I...
Yep. Yeah, that's what you wrote down.
There we go. So yeah, the woman stops screaming as now there's a ton of bile in her mouth. And she is just... Kane, Mary Lou seems sick. It's your turn.
Fucking awesome. All right, well, this sick girl, I just come up alongside her. Let's give this kid Zach one last hurrah.
Yeah, he's got about one good use left in him. His jaw is hanging on by basically the spinal cord right now.
Yeah, she's a little gooey. Let's use Zach as a nice little towel and clean this up.
All right, you step up by the side as she's still staring forward in shock, and you swing this man with all your might.
Just raw with a 30 to hit.
A 30 will hit this poor stunned girl, yes. As you swing Zach up over your head and slam dunk him onto her.
All right, well, she is going to take a good old 13 damage
She
from that.
explodes in blood and viscera as you are now covered in it as if you were in the world's worst Gallagher show.
Man, I gotta.
As both of these bodies explode into viscera. They are not dead. They are gone.
Just
So for
out.
future GMs out there, make sure you give your barbarians and all your players a good Zach. Very good proficient in Zach.
Zach operates as a great club. Limited use.
Look, he loved going to great clubs in life. Now he has a great club in death.
All right. This dude's the only one that made the save. Just Jesus fuck. And he starts booking it. 15, 20, 25, 30. Starts to make it off into the woods here. I'll allow you to see into the woods here. Just I forgot to click out that way. And yeah, he just does a full flee.
He's out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Damn, we have a witness.
Yeah, you do.
like anyone will believe him.
All right.
Well, they'll believe something happened to him.
Zach came back.
Yeah, these two in the water are horrified. They begin swimming. This is kind of difficult terrain, and he can make it here. She can make it there. And she is stunned and just like in the water, face covered in vomit. These two over on the rocks are able to check out what's happening. You can't see it on the combat map because this is a bigger map. And they have some treacherous terrain to try to climb down. And I'm going to need to make them make a check. That's a fucking failure. How about the late? No. Okay.
Oh no, Sally, don't twist your ankle.
Yeah, he trips and falls. And she was using him as a balance point, and so she falls as well. They're going to take some damage. And she rolled a nat 1, so yes, her ankle is twisted.
Classic horror movie setup.
All right, dude looks kind of like scraped and bruised. He's prone right now, and she looks like she broke her ankle. So she kind of lets out a loud yelp. And we are back up the list to balls.
Here you are.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Wait, I don't think I went.
30.
Oh, you're right, you didn't. Sorry, you were last on the list. Go ahead, Doc.
Here you
My
go.
bad.
I was gonna say, I was like, I handed it to you. I don't remember you using it, but I was like, oh.
All right.
Sorry about that. I had you listed like
Dead last. It's fine.
Yeah.
Dead last. Emphasis on the dead.
Out. They are dead.
Man, the social experiment would just be so uncouth if I just popped a shot right in these kids' head. So why don't we go ahead and let's see how much they can take psychological horror a little bit too far. I'm going to meander my way on up to our good friend Balls here. Now, Nick, before I continue, indulge with me. How exactly does mad surgery work?
Mad surgery is something you can only do out of combat, I'm afraid. It is something that is too long to do in an action.
Now, would Grant gain any benefit from me giving him the enrage toxin? Apart from just being berserk.
He like, unless he can make the save, he would also see you as enemies.
That's a yeah.
Look, man, I won't stop you, but if that's the route you want to go, I will play it to the fullest extent.
Okay. Wafting vapors. Okay, cool. No. So I'm going to lob mind control gas.
Mind control is a touch thing, because you
it's-
got to waft the vapors at them.
Oh.
It's something you're using, like, from a vial.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo. All right. Man, I'm not really... fuck it. I'll just, All right, well, that kind of, like, shook hands what I wanted to do. Do you mind if I move back, too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck it. I'll take a pot shot at the one kid who's standing there with the flesh-eating bacteria. The stunned girl.
All right, the stun girl is just... Okay, go ahead, and I believe that's a ranged touch attack, or ranged spell attack?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll with your intelligence plus proficiency.
That's not happening.
Are you sure? Because these guys' AC are not high. They are meant to be fodder.
Okay, well...
Naked teens, man.
All right, well, then that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a 12.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, sweet. So,
Their AC is a 10 for the record.
They're as strong as Canes, AC.
Yeah. I mean, unarmored humans, I think that's about what standard is.
Yeah, with 0 dex.
Yep.
So that is a 2d6 int necrotic damage.
2d6 plus int necrotic damage.
And
Go ahead and roll that.
they must roll a con save or go blind.
All right.
2d6.
Yeah, you throw a vial out there. Looks kind of pinkish. And as it shatters on her,
That's 11.
I don't suppose a 7 is going to make that save.
Nah.
Yeah, 11 damage.
Yep.
This stuff starts to, like, chew through her skull, and she, like, before she realized it, her eyes are gone. Her face is melting like the end of Raiders. And she just starts, like, collapsing to the ground, like, trying to pile up what flesh she thought was there, but now her hands are turning into bone, and she's just getting eaten away. And needless to say, she's fucking dead. All right, now we're back up to Kane, or back up to Balls. It's got to be Balls.
Oops. There we go. I'm gonna head up to this swimming girl who just made it to shore.
Yeah, she's trying to crawl her way out of the water. She's naked. Not bad.
Hell Knight blade.
Yeah, she doesn't see what's happening. What? Roll to hit with it. She cannot see it. Kane, once again, you see this shimmering, almost stick-like figure popping out of his hand.
That's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. You strike her down. I think she needs to make a save against death.
Just straight death, huh?
Yeah, anybody who's mortal must make a save versus death, I thought.
It's
Down there at the bottom. If struck by a yeah. Oh, mortal killed by this. Never mind. I took that out because that was too strong.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, but I did roll max damage. Does that get any bonus to damage, or is it just the straight dice roll?
charisma.
Charisma? Okay. In that case, she'll take 13 magic damage.
Yeah, she's like, what? And then her body just goes lifeless. Instantly. No pain, nothing. Just gone.
Yeah.
Her soul is her soul is extinguished.
Well, that's not punishing enough for Kane.
Hey, Doc, I left you one intact for, I don't know, experiments or whatever.
I will need some more materials to chalk up on chemicals.
Kane! It's your turn.
Okay, so you've already, yes.
Let me mark her down as dead. There's one stunned girl in the water, and there's one dude who is still currently trying to flee. You could just reach him this turn.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to come up, select me, and move me right up next to that boy. I just appear there, machete in hand.
Yeah. He's like, oh, fuck. He's like scrambling off the ground, and he's just starting to move. Like, he's naked. Mm-hmm. He's got a bit of shrinkage going. It's a little cold out in this autumn weather.
Well, let's see if we can rigor mortis that kid right back to full mast.
There you go.
I send my my machete a flailing,
Go ahead
and
and swing at this boy.
we swing at the lad, and we 24.
Anything over a 10 will hit this dude. He is hit.
That's great. My bonus is enough to kill.
Yes.
Is enough to hit.
You have to roll a nat 1 to miss this guy.
Yeah, all right. No, makes sense. D6 for that. 8.
You get him in the side. Ah! And along with the bile that is still leaking down. Oh, wait, no. He actually didn't get hit by the bile. He was outside the cone. He survived.
Wow.
Kane, this man's soft meat is dripping out everywhere, but he's still, like, clutching at it and trying to move. You do have a second attack, though, since you haven't...
I was going to say, and with that second attack, let's just... You know, the camp should have looked for tools first, but right now we just got this machete in hand and we're just going to use it.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and give this boy another cleave.
28
Hey, what's
skidoo.
that? Not an at 1.
Yeah, he slinks down the side, looks up at you, horror in his eyes.
And with 11 damage, this thing just goes right back down through his mouth.
Yeah, split straight down. You vivisect his skull. Part of it kind of flops to the side.
Nice.
His brain falls out when you
Like the
remove
doctor just
the
standing there. Nice.
half of his brain falls out when you remove the other when you remove the hatchet or the machete.
Oh, dude, Doc's having a field day. He couldn't do this shit out in the fucking field.
Now
He
you
can't-
can use your bonus action.
Well, hey! That's why I say
unrelenting violence.
So unrelenting violence. Now that I've murdered someone, I get my movement action back as well as my attack.
Yep.
So, you know,
can only be used once per turn.
yeah, can only do it once per turn. I don't like these witnesses here.
Yeah, she has a twisted ankle. This guy's like, come on, you gotta get up, you gotta get up.
Well, you know what? She's already injured. Let's get rid of this guy egging her on to move.
No! He starts to try to run.
Grapple check.
That's not an attack.
Oh, it's not an attack? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I figured that was just a regular ass move. Then I will swing with my machete again.
Do it.
And that is, I'm guessing a 29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That connects.
And roll your machete.
That'll be a 10.
You swing. The look of terror is preserved on his face eternally. His eyes roll back as his body slumps to the ground, and then his head rolls over into her lap, right onto her broken ankle.
Excellent.
Just yeet yourself on over there.
Stunned girl is finally snapping out of it and will try to... You know what? She sees what's going on over there, and she's going to try to swim the other way.
Deeper into the water.
And she escapes, but I'm going to go ahead and roll just to see if she drowns out there. Yeah.
The sea was angry that day, my
make
friends.
it. She doesn't quite make it. She's a little too cold and a little too unnerved and a little too covered in bile.
But
This
this
gentleman
gunk
is
is
dead.
weighing her down.
Doc, your go.
Can I get the...
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, a broken ankle lady, all she tries to do is... Like, she tries
Looks
to
on
get
in
away.
horror. Perhaps
I
feebly attempts to crawl.
Yeah, she does make an attempt to crawl away from you. But that's about as far as she makes it.
Kane's mean and just watches.
Yeah, Kane turns, just...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. Let's reanimate a corpse. Let's reanimate gooified girl.
Ooh, that'll be interesting. Never tried to reanimate a skeleton before.
Nobody. Let's do it. Let's get some dudes in this map.
All right, you stick it into what remaining flesh she has, and you inject it, making sure to not get your fingers in that icky.
Nah, the chemicals, you don't want to mix the chemicals in with the flesh. That ain't just not good, not kosher.
Nah, you stick it in the plumpest part of her, and
Yep.
yeah, like clockwork.
Ah, splendid. Hold your friend down who's trying to get away.
Yeah, this like half-faced woman with no eyes.
Go get your friend. Go on.
All right, on her move, she will do just that.
Hold down. Don't attack.
Oh, yeah, she will do just that on her turn. Balls. Your turn's first, though.
Here's your map.
All right. Let's see.
Man, chemicals are fun.
So there's really just the one target left, yeah?
Yep.
This one right here?
The one living target.
All right.
Mister, please. Please.
Hey. It's gonna be okay.
Just don't let them hurt me.
I won't let them hurt you. Look at me. Look at me. I make direct eye contact. Do you believe me when I say that it's gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Okay, I need you to say you believe me.
I believe you.
Okay, good. I try to meet suitor.
All right, she needs to make a will save or
Yep.
wisdom save versus
17.
Nope.
Meat suit of first.
And Mary Lou passes out again. You think she might have been, oh no, she's real sick. Yeah, you're now this lady with a broken ankle. Boo, it hurts like a bitch. This meat suit has like 5 health left, maybe. Like you think, man, this thing's on its edge.
Balls deep!
Meanwhile, inside you're saying, what's happening? As she's struggling from the inside place.
Balls, is that you inside the body?
Yep, that's me. That's good.
Fantastic. Come this way. I see that our capabilities out in the field have a lot of adequate results, but only adequate. We could make it a little better, and we have the tools with that. I hold out the wolf stuff.
Yeah, you're not limited by human pain. You can actually walk on her broken stump.
Kane is confused. Pain normally stops these.
I've been given a very rare opportunity, and I'd like to seize the moment.
That being said, Kane, it is your turn. This woman with a broken ankle just stood up like, yeah!
Well, the doctor's talking to her though.
Yeah, the doc is talking to her, and you decide. Like this is
Yeah,
this is
I was
like,
gonna. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let's go
go
ahead
ahead,
and
roll high low.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a D4, and if it's an even, he's gonna murder this walking broken leg. All right, that's 4.
All right. Kane, as you're chatting, Kane slowly walks up behind, machete in hand.
Kane, only understanding that this is a naked teen who's still rousing about.
This one is not naked. She was up on the rocks. She
Oh,
was
you're
dressed.
right. This is still a horny teen hanging out in these woods.
Standing on a twisted leg, kind of lopsided.
Can confirm, horny as hell. Niagara Falls down here.
Just right behind her, just what is it, axe handle, whatever, just the clunk.
Yeah, just smack. Go ahead and roll the hit.
You got it. 17.
That'll hit even with Balls's.
Yeah, I don't think
No
I give her any
additions.
bonuses.
That's 9 damage, going straight to her head.
Yeah, Balls, your meat suit is now crumpled and wrecked. You float out of it.
I'm gonna head back into Gary Lou.
As soon as she gets back up.
Damn it!
In case it isn't clear, the only thing Kane really cares about is Mary Lou.
Well, I may as well harvest to get some chemicals back, and I do have a minion. Gentlemen, would you like to be part of the experiment, or should I have my new assistant be the experiment?
You're
You
thinking,
know, I should probably keep this one intact. The big guy seems to like her.
he's happy when you touch him.
Oh, very
His
well.
eyes light up a little bit rather than being that murderous cold rage.
All right. Well, okay. Then let's MacGyver an experiment here. I'm going to attach the wolf pieces we got to our new animated friend here.
All right. Yeah, there's enough. You seem to think that there's enough flesh there that you can maybe kajigger this.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, grab all the other bodies and like try to like.
Oh, make
it.
a flesh golem.
Yeah, make it a flesh golem.
All right, this will be fun. I want you to roll a medicine check with disadvantage, since this is something you have not done before.
Hey, man, you gotta try
This is
something
new
once.
science.
This is new science.
Hey, Doc, you wanna do me a favor and just while you're doing your hold on, science. Yeah. Oh wow, science is cool. I'll worry about that later. Just any spare parts, just leave them in a pile over here. I'm hungry.
Hungry. That might be interesting to look at. Which is unfortunate because I got a nat 20 on one and a 13 on another. So hold on.
Modified 13?
No. 13 and then a 20, and that was my disadvantage rolls.
Okay.
So the 13 is my disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
And that's not adding my...
Okay, that's what I was asking. Was
yeah,
the
that's
13
not adding
modified?
the medicine. The medicine will be a 22.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to say that's a pass. 20 is a near impossible task. So give me just a second here to grab a token for this monstrosity.
While this is going on, Kane is drawing a very, very rudimentary, simple stick drawing in the sand near the water of just him and Mary Lou just holding hands.
Yeah.
roll a d20 for drawing.
What's that? Would that be?
Wouldn't that be performance?
dex?
Just in general.
Wouldn't that be performance?
Just
Hey,
20,
then he does a hell of a good drawing with that 18 on the die.
yeah. You got good.
It is very clear what he's making.
All right, just
Puts a little heart around it as you walk up just chewing on somebody's foot.
that's real good, buddy. How'd you learn how to do that?
And Doc, you have this facsimile of what looks to be Chet, a man that used to go by Chet. You took off his head and replaced it with the wolf head. The wolf head was kind of butchered by Kane a little bit, so you had to stitch it up some. And the jaw doesn't line up right anymore because it seems broken, and that's just kind of beyond your repair at the moment. But it's sitting there. He's got this snaggletooth wolf thing with eyes that are looking two different directions.
I dare say, I hope our client allows us to stay here if given the opportunity. I might take a sabbatical and actually make a small little lab here in this little quaint village.
It coughs up like a... It coughs up just this bileless ball of gunk.
Oh, I'm happily scribbling notes. This is good shit. All right, gentlemen. Well, our work here is done. We haven't met anyone who's been trying to oppose us rather than the locals. Is there anything else, anywhere else we should meander our way towards?
I just think it's real cool that you managed to mash together a teen and a wolf, like some sort of wolfy teen.
It'd be, you'd be surprised to find out that was actually my first time ever trying something of that sort.
Wow, you did real good. Good job.
Well, thank you very much.
It's starting to lick its penis.
Still only has... You couldn't...
pull out the revolver.
What
do
a science
you
done.
actually shoot it?
No.
Okay.
Still only the one penis, though. I guess.
Kane is impressed at the flexibility of
It's the fact that it has a long snout.
Now you have a dog man friend.
All right. Well, with Camp Likatiti splattered of most teens, one seemed to have gotten away. Who knows? Maybe that'll play in later. You have the Drive-In, Captain Wacky's Fun Zone, and Cliff House. And this will be the last one you're able to choose before something happens.
Okay.
before plot.
My vote is the drive-in.
With Kane's bloodlust satisfied, emphasis on the lust side, he is down to clown wherever. He's just ready to go follow Mary Lou.
I mean, you know I'm down to clown wherever, but you know where we could find clowns.
Actually, I'd rather find it interesting. How would your stimuli be towards a film? Or do you even know what that is? Moving pictures.
Like flipping through a Rolodex up here.
It seems to be something people watch for entertainment. They like to get scared. The Exorcist. Ha, that's a fun one.
Is that playing?
No. He doesn't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you know what? They had clowns back the last time I was here. They did not have films. Yeah, let's do it. Try something new.
All right, we can go back to regular cam for a bit because there'll be a bit of setup before the...
I don't know. There's just something about wreaking havoc on a drive-in movie that just seems classic.
Yeah, well, we're there. I think it's of era and time.
Although, like, I was fighting myself, just like, oh, but clowns though. Fuck.
No, that's hey,
Trust
man.
me, I had a lot of fun coming up with all of these.
No, these
I'm-
all of these settings actually seem really fun.
Who knows?
so
Maybe if we
kudos.
get through this one quick enough, you can still get to it.
You
But
never know.
the last one's kind of time locked
Ah, okay.
because we have a limited time. So yeah, you guys meander out of Camp Likatiti, which is now covered in blood once again. It had been a few years for you, Kane.
For an effect, with my blood-soaked hands, I just kind of smear along the Camp Likatiti sign as we walk out, just marking my home with the lamb's blood. This place has been visited by the spirit.
Yeah,
One-
it'll be on the movie poster when it comes out
Yeah.
next summer.
One quick question though. When I was harvesting, I was trying to see if I could get some goo, some
What kind of
serum,
gear?
for.
Oh, sure. Due to the fact that you were taking some time to make this wolf creature, I'd say that you got. Let me roll a d4, and you have that many.
Okay, no, I was just wanted to make sure. Like, hey, I am harvesting. Let's at least give this a go. I got. Oh my god, I got a 4.
Well, there you go. You got 4. You got 4.
Excellent. I now
Got
am
4
back up to
chemicals.
9.
All right, you make your way down the streets. Chet the wolf boy, Chet the teen wolf teen is there. Just kind of following you every now and again, making that noise. It can't seem to stop that.
Yes, there might be some complications. I imagine so, but
Kane just pets the creature.
well, you've seemed to grow fond of it. I suppose we can keep it. Like I'm a fucking father.
I guess we can keep
I guess we can keep it. I wanted to get a pit
That said,
bull,
I
but
don't-
your mom wanted to get a Pomeranian.
To be fair, I don't know how much this wolf teen will like me, considering I have a -1 on animal handling.
Go ahead and give me an animal handle.
So my pet's just like.
This thing is his willing slave, though, so
That's
it's
true.
not going to attack unless told.
Oh wait, we got the car keys.
Yeah, you can drive up.
Yeah, let's drive up. Fuck
Oh,
it.
it's a drive-in.
Yeah, Wolf Teen is sticking his head out the window.
You're welcome, artist.
Kane, like you're just kind of scrunched in the back seat of this Toyota Corolla.
Say Kane sitting in the trunk, weighing it down.
Yeah, no, there is an absolute lop on this thing. Meanwhile, the wolf is sticking its head out the window with the rest of its like naked man body just. You drive up. You see the lights. Yeah. There's a horror movie marathon going on. And right now on the marquee is Scream. And fun fact, when we do get to the map, there is a scene from Scream on there, just horribly stretched to contort to fit for the screen.
Nice.
You pull up. There's several cars around. You line up kind of near the back where there isn't anybody, and you kind of take stock. You see that there's probably like 5-6 cars of people out there, a lot of whom give me perception checks.
17.
17?
7.
11.
17, you see that, yeah, most of these people aren't really watching the movie. There's some cars that are like steamy that you can't quite see through the windows. Some cars, people are just like kind of making out in the front seat or back seat, and they all seem very distracted. They definitely seem like easy prey.
Yarf!
Are we still in the car? Are we still sitting in the car? Is the car parked? And
Yeah,
we
Kane,
exit?
you're parked, but you're just still in there. Just kind of crammed in.
Real clown car situation
Yeah,
here.
this car is barely holding your girth.
Let's drive around back.
Yeah, you're in the back row of all these cars right now. Like none of the cars are looking toward you.
Oh, I meant like where the projection booth is, not actually.
Oh,
in-
behind the
Yeah,
screen.
Yeah, back that way is where behind you is where the projection booth is. It's probably like a 20-meter walk from where you are.
Okay, that's fair. So long
There's
as like
a snack bar that seems half attended at the moment. That's just somebody like sitting in there, like lazily watching the movie.
this is good. I'm gonna let you boys wreak havoc while I go get me some snacks.
Yeah, you're a normal human.
Yep, I'm gonna get over to the lobby and get me a treat.
All right.
All right, boys, have fun.
Yeah, Doc, you head on over to the concession stand. Pimply facing looks at you. Hello. What can I get you?
Hello, good sir. What drinks do you have tonight?
Oh, we got cola. We have other soft drinks too. What do you need? We also got slushies.
I'd like... Oh, there's a few of us now, yes. I'll have 4 slushies and 4 large popcorns.
Would you like to make those combos? You'll save 50 cents.
Mind control, waff.
Okay, what's the save on that? He didn't make it.
Yes, that'd be great.
Combo. This man is now your witting slave.
Oh, good. We get all the guys. We get free snacks now.
Yeah, he gives you your snacks and he just stands there. Anything else, master?
No, you can continue to watch the movie.
Okay, I'll watch the movie. Thank
and
you.
not anything else.
I will only watch the movie
Good boy.
and nothing else. He stares at the screen.
I go back to the lads with some snacks. Here up, eat up, boys.
Did any of you get out of the car in that time?
I was going to say, during this time, I rolled another D4 to see Kane's will and where it led.
There are a lot of teens
I was
to
going
kill
to
out
say,
here.
the sight of this debauchery was a bit too much for Kane to sit idly by. I want to investigate this car we traveled in. Is there any piece of it I could improvise a weapon from? Say a muffler or a bumper.
Give me a athletics check as you're getting out.
I get out with a 30?
You have a car door. Great. Like, you don't even open the door, you just pop it out and then you pick it up.
Does this improvised weapon have any stats?
This improvised weapon will do a D10 in damage.
Jesus Christ!
Good shit.
He's a big boy. Like, this car door has to do at least as much damage as a human.
As he's doing this, I'm just gonna take a look around and see if anybody notices or seems to be paying attention.
Luckily, you got to it right during the shower scene, and you got the...
All right.
The dog...
As I tear a door off this car.
just pop it out. Just... You pick up the back door of this Toyota Corolla. And Chet the dog just looks at you. Arf!
So I'm gonna tell Kane at this point, but it was McCain, right? Big guy. I'm so sleepy. I'm just gonna take a nap in a second, okay? Just gonna take a nap. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Naps are okay.
Yeah, naps are good.
Naps are great.
Okay.
He's clapping, but he still has the car door in his hand.
Kong, kong, kong.
Kind of a gong, but it is clearly
You're slapping the interior
Yeah.
of the door, giving that slapping leather sound.
he is clearly okay with this suggestion.
Okay.
Maybe Mary Lou wouldn't like to see the scary stuff that's happening
Yeah,
on the
it's
movie.
spooky. No matter how many times she tells you she
Daddy's
likes
got to go to work. They're teenagers afoot.
it. All right. What do you do, Balls?
So I'm gonna take a look around and look for a car that appears to be a rockin', and I'm gonna go a knockin'.
Yeah, you see one. It has steamy windows.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and.
Are you there in person, or did you leave the body?
That's a fair point. I suppose I.
You did say you were going to take a nap.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the Gary Lou body in the Toyota.
Yeah, he says, "I'm gonna take a nap." Just instantly slumps down. She's real good at napping. And Balch, you just float above like a specter. You think you see this, actually. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, because you are attached to the spirit world.
That's fair. Ooh, that's a pretty good roll.
Ooh.
23.
Yeah, you actually see this shadow sort of waft out of there, and you kind of see it maintain its shape. He's looking at you. He can't touch you, and you can't touch him. But it's like
I'm like playing like cats.
As I'm walking back with the popcorn, again, dad mode. What the bloody hell are you doing?
you just see Kane sitting there like swinging a car door. You start to kind of like waft, just goes through you. But
These are my idiot children.
Oh, you're gonna be so good. You're gonna be such a great little hell soldier when you're all the way dead.
he speaks in Infernal, and you do not comprehend it. But but then you go back to your business.
I was gonna say, and then Kane remembers, this isn't a horny teenager.
Very true. All right, Doc. You see like Kane just start to like wander off, holding a car door. Meanwhile, Chet's still sitting in the window.
The car door to your chariot, mind you.
Yeah.
But luckily, it's not the car you drove here in.
Oh yeah, no. As long as it's not my car, I don't give a flying fuck.
You still got 2 payments left.
Yeah. I sit back into the Toyota. I distribute everything accordingly, so when they get back...
you try to hand it back to Gary Lou, it's just like, oh, it's asleep.
Oh, he's doing that thing again. All right. Well, when they return from whatever they're doing, they'll have snacks at the ready.
right,
Everyone needs some food.
All right, roll me initiatives to see who goes first.
All right.
19.
10.
16.
All right, you had your interaction with the guy, so I'm going to start with...
Well, I was the
sorry.
last on the list.
What was yours? Was yours
16.
16, sorry, I thought I heard
Yeah.
it.
Are we going
It's
to
all
put
good.
Chet on my initiative as well? So me, then Chet?
Yeah, you and Chet will go after these two because you just had your...
Oh,
little
yeah,
thing
yeah,
with
no,
the
I'm not saying that. I'm
possession
just
guy.
saying, like, for simplicity's sake, Chet can go on my turn, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sweet.
Chet is your minion.
Sweet.
All right, so what are you doing, Balls?
Yeah, so I'm gonna find, like I said, a likely looking car. So you said it's looking pretty steamy. I'm gonna peek in, see if I can get a look at who's inside.
Looks like... so let me roll. 2 men just going at it. Like they're having a good time. Like one's giving it to the other, and you're like, it's been a while since I've seen Sodom.
Oh, okay. No, those are already good boys. Those are soldiers in making. I'm gonna leave them alone.
They're about to produce more. They don't know it, but you know they say men can't get pregnant, but they do give birth to demon babies.
So I go to the next.
Gonna get some comments for that one. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm.
We're having fun.
Yes.
Halloween episode!
Do I have to go and get Kaiser in here and have him say it's okay? Because I'll do it. No, but I'm specifically looking for somebody who's kissing mouth to mouth right now.
Yeah, you can find a couple of them.
Okay, yeah, I'll find a couple that's doing that, and I'm gonna try and meet suit one of them.
All right, which one do you want, the male or the female?
Whichever one's on bottom.
Female.
Female? Okay.
All right, in this case, anyway.
Okay, well, like the Lord intended, so I hate it, so I'm gonna fuck with these.
Yes, absolutely. All right, she needs to make a wisdom save, and not happening.
Okay. So, in this lady's body, locking lips.
Yeah, you're now like, this guy's using way too much tongue.
Well, he won't be in a second.
Okay.
I am going to projectile bile directly into his throat.
All right.
Oh, so that steam turns into just fucking viscous liquid.
What I'm hoping to do is just rocket him up into the roof of the car.
Oh, there's
with
a
it.
fucking dent of his body up the car?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, with the amount of bile that you protrude, I am going to say that this is certainly at least going to fill the car.
It is a 30-foot cone.
Yeah, he has a deck save with disadvantage, and neither of those were going to make it. So,
All right, so he takes, well, normal damage would be 9 poison damage. And he's stunned.
all right, I am going to for this gentleman, I'm just going to roll Constitution to see if he drowns in the vomit real quick.
Oh my god.
Just go straight in the lungs.
With a nat 1.
He was taking a deep breath as you expelled. He was
Yeah.
going in for round 2 of lip locking, and
Yeah, with a nat 1, he also throws up and just swallows a
vomit
combination
beam
of
struggle in this poor boy's mouth.
it. A vomit beam struggle. There you go, fan art. Oh! Can't wait for next week's fan art showcase.
And at that point, I'm just gonna release my meat suit and just float out and see what happens.
Well, my work here is done.
You hear on your way out. This woman is going to have to roll for. Are you fucking kidding me?
A nat 1?
Natural wonders. Yeah, she's Hendrixing right now. Oof. Oh, come on, Bells is friends with Hendrix.
He'd laugh at that one, says Bounce.
He has a good sense of humor. Yeah, they're dying on their own vomit, and there's just everywhere in that car.
Well done on that assassination attempt.
All right, Kane.
All right. I also survey the.
You see the same rocking car
The drive-thru.
that the shadow approached and then went on to the next one. Then that one just.
All right. I am going to stealth up on that rocking car, with a 12.
Well, they're gonna have disadvantage here because they're having a good time with steamed windows. Both of those were 2s on the die, so
Hell yeah! All right.
They don't notice you. Your silhouette, for the camera angle, your silhouette approaches the window as these sweaty men are doing their thing.
Just going at it. All right. This might be a bit of fluff, but I'm gonna see if we can make this work.
I am all about fluff for this.
That's what I figured. So with my big old car door, my goal is going to be to wedge this between these two loving bodies, establishing a god wall, and stopping this physical contact.
All right, you approach the rear of the car. This is kind of a station wagon. They're in the back part. Seats are down, and they're going at it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check to try to cleave this car with the car door.
You got it.
I don't know if it's good or not that I have this veil on so you can't see my face. So I'm just like,
Probably. I don't know.
Slightly perplexed. Kane is a man of his morals, let me tell you.
a god wall. Yeah, with a word like that.
Athletics check, you say?
Yes.
That's gonna be a 25.
I will allow this. Roll to hit. As the car door comes slashing through the top of the car, you are going to hit one. If not, you're gonna hit at least one of these fellas.
That's a 17.
That'll still hit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, these guys, they ain't got much for protection. I mean, obviously they are using protection,
Okay.
but
You
you can't see this.
That's a D10, you said?
Yes, D10 with your car door,
Cool.
plus your strength.
All right, that's gonna be 13 damage.
Yeah, you cleave this down, and in your attempt to make a god wall, this car door's a little wide. You cleave off the entire front part of this dude's body. Like, he's just... And the motion stops happening, and this other dude's very curious and turns around and horrifyingly sees that the entire front of this dude's face has been, slashed off, and there's a car door in the car. And with your unrelenting violence, you have a second attack.
Oh my god.
I just want to emphasize, I never dropped that machete, so that's coming in for the guy who's still alive.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah, you through the door, through the back window that's now shattered.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit this poor gentleman.
Great. He takes 11 damage with that.
And it goes straight through his face as he's yeah, he's done. He's done.
Enough of that, says Kane.
I am shocked that we're getting away with these stealth kills in a fucking movie theater.
It's a very they got their radios on loud, the music's
The
playing
movie is
through,
loud, and everyone pairing off in these cars is very distracted.
Yeah. That being said, Doc, you have a move yourself. Now that you've seen this happen. For
You
those
saw
wondering-
one car fill up with vomit and the other one get basically dissected with another car's door.
How well versed am I in the sound effects of upcoming in this movie?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. Intelligence history.
Intelligence history? Alrighty. That is an
Let's say this
How much
film
of
is
a-
historical.
I was going
That's
to say,
a
how much
17.
of a film buff is he?
17? You know that coming up, there's not a whole lot of noise. They're kind of at the first act climax, but you probably have about 30 seconds of sound.
All right, so while that's happening, since everyone else is kind of too busy, I want to see is there a car where a window is open and there are people inside that I can see?
Perception.
That is a 12.
Not that you can see.
Darn. All right, well, I want to see if there's anything else. Oh, okay, so you know what?
Barf!
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm getting to you, buddy. I'm getting to you.
It's just been a while.
The smell of blood has become thick in the air. And what bit of his wolf brain remains in that skull is...
Yeah, he's gonna go.
It's like, hey,
He
food.
seems to have a deviated septum.
All right, so I'm gonna tell him to go to the nearest car, knock on the window, and then get inside and just go ham. Just kill. Get rid of whoever's inside while I'm sitting there eating my popcorn.
You want him to knock?
I want him to knock on the window, and then when they open or...
I don't think they're gonna open for him, but
Nah, you know what? Okay, then by knock I mean...
just jump
Break
into
in.
the nearest car and
Yeah, just go sick someone, boy. Just go have fun. Have ham.
Larf! Starts to scamper off with his weirdly, like, he's not used to human feet.
All right, so now while that's happening, the good doc just turns on the classical station and just sits back and eats popcorn and watches the film.
Bum bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum. Psh! What the? Meanwhile, people in the other cars are starting to know, what the fuck? And they start cars start peeling out left and right as they see this. The parking lot is basically empty from like where you are forward. There is one car left though, parked in front of the movie screen, just kind of dead center, up towards the front.
Well, very well. So since I guess I should.
Oh no, take that off. We're not supposed to show that yet.
Don't show it yet. Don't show it yet.
God. Woo! I tell you when I will tell you when the map needs to go up. Sorry, there's reveals.
Surprises and such.
All right. Well, I'm gonna gather the boys back around. If you all have your fun. Are you back? Are you guys back in?
Yeah, I'll,
Yeah, Gary Lou. Yeah.
God, I have been talking to you for literally like 20 minutes. I forgot that I gotta move the meat job. It's a whole thing.
Upon hearing the voice that he now recognizes as Mary Lou, Kane appears almost as mysteriously as he vanished,
Yeah,
no longer wielding a car door.
Yeah, the car door is still trapped in that car that's like a few cars up from you.
Well, gentlemen, I have snacks for you, but we have one more bit of vegetables to finish on this plate as he points to the car in front of them.
Upon seeing you point, Kane would just start moving.
All right, I move in after.
You'd be like, oh, car. All right, yep, you're right.
It has shaded black windows as you approach it. You circle around it, you look at it, but as you get closer to the front of it, the lights flick on. I need you to make con saves as the bright lights shine in your face.
Oh, jeez. That's not doing.
that's definitely not doing. Natural wonders!
Natural wonders.
I'm pretty sure my mask and lack of caring about pain has made this fine with my 24 on this concept.
A5.
Yeah, Kane, you just... Then your eyes, like, instantly dilate to it. Meanwhile, good old Chet here. Yeah, he's fine. Sitting there scratching his ear, like trying to scratch his ear with his back foot.
Narf!
And as the car roars to life, the engine revs. I need you to roll initiative. And now we can go to the combat match.
Heyo!
There we are. I'm getting really bad rolls. That's a 5.
8.
9.
Wow, our initiatives were all pretty low.
Man, I've been killing it in my initiative rolls up until now for someone with no bonus.
And Kane and Doc and effectively
Chet.
Chet will go after you no matter what.
Yeah.
In this case. All right, the car revs to life as it starts peeling out. And it's starting to bull rush you there, Kane. And actually, I need you to make a dex save because this is something that you would have to get out of the way.
Avoid.
Gonna need to scroll down on the map there a bit.
A deck save, you say?
Yes.
6.
Nope. Doc, you will now have to make a deck save as well.
Okay. That's much better. With a deck save of 17.
17?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you dive out of the way as this car slams into Kane, but the tires start, like, burning red as this dude is, like, beefy. Like, you don't really leave your feet.
I was getting ready to say, like, yeah, I did that deck save, but honestly, I don't know if Kane would even bother trying.
You're not really
into the
meant
ground.
to. The car slams into you, Kane, for 15 damage.
Jeez.
You resist half of that, so you
Yeah.
take 7. All right. With that, it is now Balls. Your turn.
All right. So these windows are dark and tinted, yeah?
Yeah, you can't see inside.
All right. I'm gonna take my, let's see. How far away am I? Okay. No, that'll be fine. I'm gonna move towards it. Oop, is that not me? Oh no, we're over here now. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna take my fun levitating action rifle and hurl it towards the windshield and try to shatter it to see if I can see what's inside.
All right, roll to hit.
Rolling to hit. Nat 20!
You nail it. That thing goes flying through the windshield. Go ahead and roll your, I believe it was a, what did I say in damage? D6?
D6, yeah.
Yeah, D6 for your shotgun.
10.
Psh, it flies through the windshield, through the front seat, through the back seat, and out the back windshield, and it circles back around to you. There is no driver.
I suspected we
it
might
is-
be in a Christine situation.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're. But I want you to make a arcane check real quick.
All right. Something I'm reasonable at, especially with that roll. 23.
Yeah, you see as this thing goes through and the windshield shatters, there is a ghost driving this car.
Continue.
And the shotgun just flies through them, doing nothing, cuts through the back of the car, and exits through the back window. Ghost just kind of looks up.
Yeah, guys, we got a ghost driver. I don't know if he's got any ghost riders in there with him.
What? That's insane. You know what?
I
no.
just motioned to myself and motioned.
Yeah. And then Doc just looks at you and just goes, nah, all right.
Kane, you were trying to push back this car as it's like peeling out on you. Go ahead and make your move.
All right. This might be too much for Kane to pick up on, so let me know. Can I tell if this is a rear power or front power steering?
You wouldn't know.
Okay. Then he's just going to try and lift this car as it's coming up.
Okay, give me an athletics check as you attempt to lift this car that is barreling at you.
That is going to be, you said athletics?
Yes.
A 29.
Yeah, you start to lift the front wheels of this car. The back wheels are still... You got the front wheels off, but it's still pushing you pretty good.
Okay. Turn it.
In fact, it's starting to like go over you now.
Oh, no!
All right. If I am starting to lift it up, then he's basically going to start trying to turn it off of him, more or less. Like it's like
Ooh,
up,
which
like
way are you gonna turn? Because one way is Mary Lou, and the other way is the doctor.
then towards the doctor.
Okay, I will
Sorry, Doc.
make another athletics check to try to careen it that way.
That would be a 24.
As I look towards the camera and you hear the fucking
That's enough. Doc, it is your turn. Kane is starting to hoist this car your way as it's coming up over your head now.
Wait, it went up?
I mean, it's pushing towards him, and he's just pushing
It was
one
driving
way.
towards me. I started lifting it up and angling it to you
I think it's
instead.
Yeah, now the front hood is kind of like over your head, and looks like Kane's about to like just push it, and then it's just gonna go towards you and probably down on you.
Oh, no!
I just need to get this away from Mary Lou.
Need to protect her.
You bastard. Okay, well,
You do got a good view of the undercarriage of this car right now, though, Doc.
That's what I was about to say. Can I shoot and then move, or do you need me to move then shoot first?
You can do that in either order.
Okay, sweet. I am going to not select everyone on the screen. I'm going to move. No, I'm not Lenny Pator, please.
You are not me. I am me.
Figure out what the fuel tank is,
You are
shoot it, and
Team
get
F.
back at me for angling this missile at you.
I'm going to take a pot shot at the underneath the front of the car, like try to just shoot something that looks.
looks.
This seems
Useful.
important.
Yeah, whatever's.
How knowledgeable is the doctor about cars?
Yeah, I don't know how much the doctor knows about cars, but
You're not a mechanic. You're a doctor. Damn it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a shot at the most important looking thing while running away.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. Shouldn't be too hard. It's a big fucking car.
With a shit roll like that.
Yeah, the roll is going to determine whether you hit something important, I suppose.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I'm afraid that's going to shoot into basically like the undercarriage of the car that would lead into the passenger seat. Just doesn't seem to do anything to the car itself as you go ahead and maneuver yourself to where you want to be. The car is currently about to careen your way.
I'm going over this way, thank you very much.
All right, moving that way. All right, Kane, on your turn, or on the... yeah, go ahead and give Chet a command as a free action for you.
I'm gonna tell Chet to get over with me. Just to move over with me.
Chet does so. All right, on the car's turn, Kane, you drop it, and it just goes... starts to peel out again, heading back towards you guys. Go ahead and make dex saves.
Can I choose to do something different?
You may. What do you want?
Kane is going to just let this thing hit him. He's just going to try and basically shoulder check the engine.
Okay, you're
block.
going to make an athletics check versus this car then.
He's just going to be like, all right, well, then we'll just kill this thing's engine.
All right, what's everybody's dex?
Can I choose to do something other than roll another natural one?
Well, let's see if Kane saves you.
Okay.
12.
We have
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
with that athletics check, I have a 28.
You stop this car. Yeah, you are stopping this thing. You're still going to take a bit of damage from it, but
so many good rolls on these athletic checks.
actually, the way I'm going to say it is like you're going to basically grab this car and just use your ridiculous man strength and hold it to a halt. Is how you stop this thing.
Stops.
And it is now your turn again. Balls time. Balls time.
Yeah, balls time.
Yeah, Kane just saved you. You saw Mary Lou behind you.
I'm going to back up a couple steps, put Gary Lou directly behind Kane, and it's kind of like,
Yeah, this thing's gonna be useless.
I'm going to out of body myself and take a jaunt through the windshield and set my ghost body down on the passenger seat and turn to the driver.
Hey man, what's up? Jesus fuck!
No,
What
not
the
that.
fuck are you? Well, I'll tell you what I am.
Hell Knight Blade.
Balls deep! Fuck me!
Go ahead and roll to hit the ghost.
That's a 14.
That'll still hit the ghost.
Hey!
Even in a one shot, you are the ghost spooker.
And that's a, let's see, 12 damage.
You found the vulnerable spot. And it dissipates. The car just and idles.
I'm gonna go ahead and return to the Gary Lou body.
Meanwhile, Kane just
Gorilla bashing the hood of this car.
yeah, you're Street Fighter 2ing this car. You did a good job today, Kane. You beat a car.
Raise up my hand as though to like pat him on the shoulder and tell him it's okay, and then think better of it. You know what?
He's having fun. Yeah, get it. Yeah, you're the best.
I walk back to the concession stand and have my servant give me some coffee.
He gives you some coffee as the movie's ending. Oh no.
Hey, no. Hey, make him say, can you make him say something?
Sure.
Make him say, White Chicks was amazing.
Repeat that.
White Chicks was amazing, he says as he steps over to the deep fryer, the movie now over. He dunks his head in and kills himself. He's not allowed to watch anything else. Ever.
I don't know why that's funny, but Gary thinks it's hilarious when he stops screaming inside me. Let me out!
You just see the doc's just standing there around all this nonsense.
Drinks his coffee.
Yep.
Sets it down. The man's body just contorting in the hot oil. And if you guys want to go late, I will allow, like, we can do the carnival, or we can,
Either or.
I think maybe not.
Not tonight.
That's fair.
yeah,
I
not push
can tell you all about the shit I had planned otherwise. Off in the distance, after all this, you hear the church bell ring, goom, out in the center of town, and your little wrist bobble starts beep, 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 beep-ing to the chimes of the church. Like every time the bell goes, it rings. Go ahead and give me an int check, actually, all of you.
Int check? Okay.
Yeah.
Kill the map.
Kill the map.
19.
19.
2.
Just a straight int.
It's just straight int check.
Almost an
That
unnatural
would be
one.
a 23.
All right. You notice that every time the bell rings, it beeps one fewer times. It seems to be going down from 50.
I guess we should head over to the church.
You hop back in your Toyota Corolla.
My
with
banged
one
up
fewer doors,
Toyota.
One less door, but still functional.
and you start to make your way over to the church. You start driving in.
Stop.
There's just there seems to be like fires just everywhere in this town. Like everything seems to have been torn to shit. There's bodies places. The Ferris wheel's on fire. Don't know what that's about, but yeah, you eventually make it over to the church.
See, that's exactly what happens when you don't pay attention to them when they tell you to stand back from the ride. Shit
Pretty
like
much.
this happens!
Yeah.
Keep your hands inside.
You
at
make
all
your way.
times.
You make your way over to the church, and out front, you see like scared people, just normal people, clamoring, like rushing in. It doesn't seem like there's many of them. A lot of them are bleeding and broken, and some of them are like missing an arm, and yeah, just they rush in there as the bell's ringing. And Balas, as you approach the church, you feel uneasy you're on sanctified ground. You actually like feel the urge to yell at him to stop the car before you hit the parking lot. I need you to make a con save as you're driving towards this church.
23.
You managed to push through it, but God, you feel like you have the worst hangover right now. And it takes a lot to give you a hangover.
Can we just make this a quick one? This feels icky.
Icky?
Yeah.
Well, the night's almost over, I believe, so once we're done here, I believe our business is concluded until we get another message.
Yeah, the dawn sun is you start to see some pink on the horizon over there.
Murph!
Well, I don't
Dog barks out the window.
I don't know exactly what they want us to do in the church. Perhaps we should, observe what's going on. Maybe some of the other contestants in this little game might appear before us.
As you sit and observe, it doesn't appear like anybody else has shown up. You're down to 10 beeps.
All right, let's get inside then.
You start moving towards the church. You step through. Give me the church loop.
Bloop.
You step inside the church, and at the very end of this gaudy, light wood, lots of stained glass windows, you see a very pale man, a very pale preacher standing at a parapet. just looking out over the wounded and scared congregation. Do all of you go in at once, or do you?
Kane follows Mary Lou.
I would rather say that you guys should just hang out and wait unless something goes south, and I will make myself known. Chad,
You guys hang outside. I mean, obviously, going into that church doesn't feel great to you anyway.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So,
All right, feel free to give me the map. So as you step in, you see a very pale preacher man standing up there.
What if I get the?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Ooh, yeah.
Another congregation come for salvation. What brings you, brother? What horrors have you witnessed today?
I've seen, well, Father, I've seen many men flee from various scenes. I've seen creatures cobbled together out in the streets, and I've seen my fair share of danger as he shows the wound in his shoulder.
To have survived and made it this far on this gloomy night, the night of Samhain.
What is that? I am afraid I'm not from here. I came in out of town.
Well, most call it Halloween, but the night of Samhain happens to be where the veil between our realm and the realms of evil is the thinnest, and sometimes they pass over. And tonight it was truly horrific. They tend not to believe me when I say that evil exists. But now, all of you believe.
And it's thanks to you, Doctor.
He looks out to you.
Oh, really now? Am I safe to assume that this is the client?
Perhaps. I am less a client and more a shepherd. Shepherd of the lost and weary. And I see that you've lost your companions. A shame.
Well, as you have said, it is a night of evil, and bloodshed may overtake evil and good at the same time.
Very true. But I'm afraid tonight it is evil that truly fails.
He raises his hands and his congregation stand up. Each of them seem to be wielding some form of crude weapon.
My flock, defend yourselves, defend your home. We shall start anew. A new Eden.
Very well. Snap my finger. What do you two do?
Dog just comes, Chet just comes running in, floppy man dick on a wolf body.
I was letting you guys decide. I was going to give you guys the chance to decide how you wanted to make a
bust in.
dynamic entry.
You see Kane's silhouette in a stained glass window near the entrance. And then you see Kane.
Then he holds out his hand and lets in Gary Lou.
yeah. And then he walks over to the door and opens it. Gary
Gary Lou like walks in like pain, like okay, I guess we're doing this. Great, bro.
You bring a demon into the house of the Lord. How adorable.
Oh,
How are you
please.
today, Balzathoth?
Hey, you know well, it's not my real name. That one's like 8 hours long and drives everyone insane who hears it, but my second to realest name. Good job.
It won't matter in a moment.
Roll initiative.
19.
15.
19, Doc. That means Chet's behind Doc. 15 is Bells. 4 is Kane. Congregation rolled at 2.
Hey,
Preacher
thought I'd be
rolled a
this close.
1.
Oh,
But swinging down from the roof behind you, Doc, an as of yet unseen figure. And he throws a vial at you, Balzathoth.
All right.
A 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. You take 12 radiant damage
Oh.
as holy water sprays across your body. This cuts straight through. This does not hurt your meat suit, by the way. This only hurts you.
Okay. So it does it straight to my...
Yeah.
All right.
Your body is a vessel that can handle the holy water. You, however, cannot.
Gotcha.
It cuts straight to true damage.
All right.
And that was this gentleman's move. Doc, your move. The congregation is eyeing you like truncheons and axes and hatchets in hand.
Well, I think Holy Boy here might be a little bit more of a threat to a good chunk of this party. So, where's your holy water when science has a gun?
All right, yeah.
Turn around and pop him in the face with a
Checkmate.
Yep.
Deists.
Who needs courage and faith when you have a gun?
You're aware of all of your mad science abilities, right? Like, there's a huge clump of people here.
Yeah.
I don't like to backseat game, but I made this encounter with this move in mind.
Alrighty. Let's take a look then. Ooh, okay, I see what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, no. It's
Still science.
Oh, no, it's still science. He's just like, oh, well, where's your faith when there's science? I load in a very weird-looking vial.
Yeah, you pull out like a red vial, and you just...
Yep. You just watch as I have the gun in one hand and the vial in one hand, and I turn around to this guy. Whoop, right over the shoulder.
Oh, you're throwing it at him.
No. Over at the congregation.
Okay, congregation.
I'm looking at him as I'm doing this, just like for fluff. Just
Okay.
Toss it behind my shoulder.
All right. Go ahead and mark on the map where you'd want... oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
I got
we go.
it.
Yeah, mark on the map where you want to throw this thing.
Alrighty.
Because it's a, 15-foot radius?
Yeah. So, here is freehand.
It's grayed out, it looks like, whatever you're selecting.
Draw shape. Okay, so I'd like to get around there.
All right, so you throw it in this area here.
Yes.
And with a 15-foot radius, that will hit pretty much everybody in those pews.
Nice. Yep, so I'm getting most of them.
All right, and your DC is a 16?
Yes.
Fail. Fail. Fail.
Would you like me to describe what I'm doing?
Go ahead while I'm rolling out these.
One of my abilities is called
Yes.
the Rage Virus. You throw a vial up to 60, and all creatures within 10 must make a whiz save. On fail, the creatures become
Fail.
enraged, attacking any creature that it sees until cured or made unconscious. This does not affect undead or constructs.
All right, these guys will go after your initiative as opposed to with the rest of them.
All right, and then I'll have Chad or Ches or whatever go after Holy Man.
Chet.
Chet. Dog boy.
All right.
Dog there. Easy.
Yeah, you throw this, and a red mist envelops this area, and these people begin hacking and coughing. Two of them seem unamused by it and just like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna kill this guy. Meanwhile, a bunch of these other ones are just dropping their truncheons and just going feral. This lady next to this one dude just leaps on him and starts clawing at him ferociously, biting at him. And that'll hit him. I'll take 3 damage. Mark that down. Nope. This guy will also do the same thing, also hitting. Yeah, these guys just start going ravenous on each other. Another 3 damage. She jumps onto this dude here. These guys begin, like, racing towards the preacher.
Excuse me while I put this glove on to symbolize something real quick. All right.
And they start
Science!
They start to claw at him. That's a miss. That's a hit. Strength and damage. He rolls That's a miss. All right, the dude in the middle here, he gets torn apart by the people to the left and right of him. Like, just ripped apart, like he's screaming. Like, Elizabeth, what are you doing? Gets his throat bit out. And with that, it is now Chet. What do you want Chet to do?
I want Chet to attack the guy who threw the holy water at Balls.
That's a miss.
Aw.
Unfortunately, like, he lunges at him, but the man just dodges back, like sealing his shoulder out of the way of the claw. He looks at you with his bandana cloaked face and his long-rimmed hat. This man seems pretty nonplussed by werewolves.
Proud to show your true face. I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Balls, it is your turn.
All right, let's take a look at what we got here. All right, so these folks in the pews who have gotten enraged and are going at each other. Have we?
Oh, you're drawing. You're on the wrong tool.
Oh, geez, hold on. There we go.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta.
Clean that up, sorry.
Yeah,
It's all right.
it's all good.
Delete. Learning.
Nope, that's
Delete.
you.
Delete.
There's me. Okay.
Delete.
Okay, well, actually, I can only reach one of them. I want to put some distance between me and Mr. Holy Man, who can actually hurt me. And so I'm going to run up to the nearest one of these congregation. I wiggle my hand a little, and my sacrificial knife comes out of it.
For some reason, I'm only allowed to bring one thing from hell. I don't get it. Well, knife!
You stab this dude right here?
Yep, just stab him, going for the kidneys.
All right.
From hell's hot.
23.
23 will hit this, bro.
All right. And
He's trying to fend off his daughter to the left of him.
And that'll do 4 necrotic damage.
That will kill him.
Yay! So I get healed.
This man, like, you stab him, like, square in the neck, and he just starts coughing up blood.
The holy water's still steaming off of me.
Stuff! Things are not supposed to do that here! Okay, that's a little better.
Yeah, you regain some hit points for that as you begin to feel yourself tying more and more to the mortal realm. All right.
Kane.
Kane hasn't been paying much attention ever since he saw this man throw something at Mary Lou, so now he needs to die. Forward.
Forward, yeah.
Yeah. Letting this load back up. Anyway, I'm going to move towards that guy.
All right,
and,
I'll move you
Yeah,
into
go
his
ahead and do
face.
that. Yeah, move me right on next to him. And, hey, this... You know, I would be too mad to even think about macheteing. So we're just going to grab this guy.
All right, go ahead and initiate a grapple check against this man. He's going to try to slip out of your...
He's probably going to do it. Because that's going to be athletics, right?
Yeah, athletics.
13.
Yeah, he ducks your arms and kind of sweeps to the side of you a little.
No!
Lunged at him, and...
All right, now it is the congregation. And this side is still, you know, relatively sane, and they're going to try to go peel off the ones that are, like, ravenously attacking their savior. This one's not going to be able to all the way make it. This guy, however, is going to see that this dude just stabbed this other guy, and he's going to go try to confront you with his truncheon.
All right.
Don't suppose it. Will a 10 hit you?
Yes.
Oh,
it
wow.
will just hit me. Unaugmented, unarmored human with shit decks.
All right, he swings at you with a club, and the strangest thing happens as it strikes you. You feel it on your normal body. Something about being on this sanctified ground is fucking with you. You take 3 damage.
3 damage in regular hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously, and the physical body takes the same as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so both temporary and physical. This homebrew's obviously one that wouldn't make it to a book anywhere.
You say that. I can see it.
I'd hope this is like he has an obscenely broken race.
It certainly wouldn't meet the exacting standards of the fine folks at Kobold Press. Only the greatest.
It's not here.
That's packed away. I'm moving.
Oh, yeah.
Right. All right. Hunter Man, seeing you as slow and dim-witted, is going to turn his attention to the werewolf real quick. He's going to take a knife out of his... Yeah, that'll hit the werewolf. And with 7 silver damage, which is doubled on a werewolf, he is put down. Hey! Yarf! Falls over.
Oh, well, that's annoying.
Then he turns his attention to you, Kane. He's been studying you. This guy
blame him.
seems familiar for some reason. An 11 will hit you.
Yes.
Yeah, as he brings out a jar and basically cracks you over the head with it. You take 2 damage.
What kind of damage?
Basically, you take 1. It's reduced. And then
Just had to
as a special action, he will do a. Basically, it's a legendary like disengage, fall back 15 feet kind of move.
I have a
Kind of
feeling-
rolls back after smashing that on you.
I have a feeling I might know what this is gonna be.
You might. Preacher Man is going to start praying.
It does nothing. Next turn.
He didn't listen. All right.
What
Doc,
is
you're
this,
up.
Earthbound?
All right, so
Your
might
dog
just
is
get
dead.
Oh yes. Sorry, I keep forgetting to pass this because my guy isn't moving a ton right now.
All right, so this congregation's getting ornery, and then they're jumping up on Preacher Man. These guys are all still enraged. I don't like. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go on heal duty. I'm gonna get up on Kane, and I'm gonna pop him with a miracle cure.
All right.
What is that?
I gotta roll it.
2d4 plus int
2d4
plus 5.
int 2d4. Where's
You
my
take a
plug
syringe, Kane. You feel a small pinch in your lower back.
here? 4, 5. So 10 HP.
Get 10 health back.
And
Chet is dead, so he's off the initiative list.
that puts me down 2 vials. I am at 7 chemicals.
That should be more than enough to finish this encounter at the very least. Balls!
We have plenty of corpses for you to get more chemicals off of soon.
Hooray. All right. I'm just going to turn around to the guy who just truncheoned me.
That actually hurt. Hey, I heard you wanted to be a holy man.
I don't.
Stop!
Roll the hit. I get that. It's kind of on a corner.
Okay, I think that's a reroll.
Yeah, just re-roll. It landed on a corner.
Yeah, that's
still
that's
worse.
not any better.
What's that to hit?
That is a 9.
Just misses.
Yep.
Just misses this gentleman. By the way, you can use that with your telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Believe that's your turn unless you have a bonus action.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that uses bonus action, so I think that's about it.
Kane!
All right. Kane is mad at this man and is going to just.
I'm just going to roll the enraged people in the background while you guys are doing your initiatives.
Okay. And let's see. Since he's moved away from me, I will pursue.
Mosey on up to him.
Damn you! You hurt my Mary Lou. And this time he's just gonna try and clock him. Just gonna swing at him. Man, all my bad rolls peeped up here in the last room. 16.
That matches.
Hey, all right. So we're gonna clock his head. Give him a good old bonk with 9 damage.
You have a second attack.
All right. And now that he's had a second to cool off, even though he's still pretty pissed, the machete is still in his hand. He goes for a swing. That is going to be a 22.
That'll hit.
Hey,
Machete comes swinging down on this dude.
with 11 damage on that one.
All right. Yeah, you cleave the machete down. It like he seems to like kind of catch it on his arm,
Okay.
and it seems to like. It does not seem to pierce all the way through. It seems to be caught on some sort of material.
Okay.
But you definitely feel like you slammed him with it.
Okay.
At the very least, he's better at least
Some-
have some sort of fractured bone.
Yeah,
But
something should have felt that, but it didn't feel what I thought it should have been like, basically.
yeah,
Okay.
this man, he is sturdy.
Okay.
You're not sure what's up with that.
All right.
But again, for some reason, it feels familiar to you, like somebody you've
Somebody I've
dealt
met.
with in the past.
Okay.
Now it is his turn. I'm sorry, it's the preacher's turn. His prayer goes off, and all these people get a chance to make another will save. Fail. Fail. Jesus Christ. Nat 1, he's going to get attacked for that.
Science!
All right, they all failed. But they are going to take a bunch of radiant damage, and you are so lucky you're just outside the reach of this. Oh, by the way, in the background, the people that were thrashing, they took a swing at him, and now he's down. Like, this young woman's biting his throat out, and the other one's trying to, like, scrap at you, like this gentleman next to you.
right.
But you're just like, fuck off, bro. Meanwhile, the radiant damage will put almost all of these guys down. Except for you and the guy that just took a swing at you. Those who are unaffected by this, because it's one of those choose your target spells, are still alive. All right. Now it's Hunter Man's turn. And Kane, he strikes a match and throws it at you.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I was right. It's like, this is probably flammable, whatever it is.
What's that smell?
But hey,
With a nat 1, he catches his own glove on fire that he used to smash that on you.
Nice.
And he's going to take some fire damage from that.
finally something goes Kane's way.
Kane smash.
Yeah, and he does not get you with this. His arm is now on fire, and he's like trying to take off his coat right now, and he took 5 fire damage. Wow.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Just about.
Yeah.
Doc, your turn.
I pull out my gun.
I pull out my gun! What do you do with it?
Take aim at Hunter Boy.
You got Kane in your way.
I will move over.
All right, you will make an adjustment.
Yep.
There you go.
I will make an adjustment
I
so I
gotcha.
can see him, and I pull out my gun with a 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Excellent.
As this man's flailing about,
Pull out my Desert Eagle that I got from the good old boys, and roll me a 1d8. Where's my 8 at? Here it is.
The world gets covered in sepia tone as your dead eye kicks in.
7.
all right.
Thank God my core's full for this. I got off Tutorial Mountain just to get this done.
Yeah, you get him, his hat flies off, and you see this, like, scarred scalp as the hat goes flying to the ground, and it, like, nails him, like, right above the eye. He glares at you, and then glares at Kane, and then realizes his hand's still on fire. And continues to take off his coat.
With his face revealed, does Kane recognize him?
Give me a int check.
It's basic intelligence. That's gonna be a 4.
boy.
Kane doesn't give a fuck.
Okay.
He's like,
Yeah, doesn't have that hat now. That's a different shaped head.
balls, your turn.
All right. So I've still got this truncheon wielder in front of me. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Well, no, the truncheon wielder's dead.
Okay.
There's this vicious man that looks feral, kind of clawing at you, but barely gets you with his little kitty swipes.
Stop it. Quit it.
Hey, buddy. Take my sacrificial dagger, flip it up into the air, and then telekinesis it.
Just like straight down onto him.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Hey, much better. That'll be 24.
That'll do.
Yeah, it'll hit anyway.
And it'll be the 2d4 plus your
That'll
charisma.
do, balls.
All right. 10 damage.
The knife goes straight down, straight out the other end. Just kind of flails, like his eyes start to part a little bit. And he begins flopping on the ground, bleeding out, dead.
Right. Balls is back in the game. Kane!
All right, my target. This hunter man needs to die, but he seems really sturdy. And Kane understands and recognizes, game respects game.
Yeah, he's gotten the sleeve that was on fire off, and he's like off fire. And now he looks back up to you. Oh boy.
We're gonna grapple check attempt again. That looks better. 22.
All right, versus his dex check to try to get away. Nope. You got him now.
All right. And Kane begins to ponder what could be stronger than the earth itself. We're just gonna slam this guy into the ground as hard
Gonna
as
power
we can.
bomb him. Just lift him up. Yeah, you like grab him by the waist, lift him up over your head. He's like, go ahead and roll your damage.
Would that be the 2 for 1?
Yes.
Okay. Thought so. That's the D10.
You're beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker ability.
Good. Ooh, we got the max damage on that baby, so that's gonna be 16.
Yeah, you slam. He goes through the foundation. His legs twitch. And then kind of go limp. You kind of
Alright.
look like, that's it?
Oh.
Oh.
I basically just stand up ready for more. Like, all right, I know you're tough. Let's see. Oh.
He's like batting his foot some.
Well, shit.
For fluff with one final move, as I'm walking, just, basically disengaging, I just step on him on my way past.
Crunch. All right. Hunter is out.
I was killing with my bonus action, so no
The
continuing.
congregation, realizing that this is going poorly, is starting to flee to the back of the room here. Save us, Father! And Father is starting to look a little scared as well.
Well played.
He looks out at you. And then he reveals under his frock a lot of C4.
Oh, okay.
And the congregation looks even more scared, the 3 girls that are remaining. And he holds out a button,
Do you think you can get away from this one, Doctor?
and he presses the button. A massive explosion goes off. The church crumples down. Cinders. Bowser, your body's dead. You just float up. That was fucking weird. A portal opens up next to you. Beelzebub pops out.
Hey, dude, you want to go bowling?
Yeah. You know what's funny? They always think that God told him to do that.
Fuck him. Just holds the portal open for you.
So you see any good souls up there? Nope, just our kind.
That's great.
Meanwhile, Kane, you walk your way out of the
rubble.
rubble, carrying the body of Gary Lou as you walk into the waters, the sun rising behind you.
Take him down to the depths with me.
And Doctor, they never found your body. Fade to black. And that's how we do. That is our Halloween special. By the way, just the areas you did not go to, just to go off, since we're probably not coming back to this.
Sure.
fair.
Cliff House, you might think haunted. No, overrun by purge hooligans from Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. All right.
Yeah, kill the map. And Captain Wacky's Fun Zone. You would have had to have like dealt with a clown, like a murderous clown that would have led you through a hall of mirrors. He would have then been murdered by this world's version of the Hellboy group, which had basically a Hellboy dude that you would have recognized, an agent that works with them and kind of leads them, and Frankenstein's monster.
Great.
Nice.
And for that map, I had like a carousel that would have been turning every time. So
that's
if you
cool.
guys end up fighting on that, you would have been shifting around the map.
I am sad we didn't get to go to that one, but
It was the one I had the most fun coming up with because I'm like, ooh, like come on, I want to
Yeah.
be like that Hellboy thing where everybody has like their
Yeah.
even match, but.
Yeah.
Time is as time does. And I hope all of you enjoyed this look into my mind, I guess, when it comes to like when I thought about like making a horror theme thing, I'm like, oh, I could do like a Scooby-Doo mystery. I'm like, wait a minute.
or
No. I want them to be the villains.
No, I like that turn. Also, I think it's too bad that we didn't get to see all the maps, but at the same time, we did this without taking any breaks or anything, and I was like ready to keep going. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, I was like, no, okay, I can see where I like what this is doing. I really liked the twists and turns you threw at us.
Well, I am glad that you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun coming up with it. I just like coming up with things. It's a lot of fun.
As a squishy rogue, it was fun to be a guy. It's just like,
The
I don't
big
care if I
beefy-
get hit.
The big beefy
Oh, a
man.
car's
that
coming
take
at
a
me?
shotgun to the face.
Yeah, a car's
How
coming
much
at
health
me.
did you end up with, by the way? Out of your maximum 70.
70 was my max. The most I ever lost actually was like 16. So
Yeah, you kept getting healed.
Yeah. Luckily, Dr. Zito was there to make me feel good, and what
Hey, I'm
little
the one to
pain,
make you feel all right.
yeah, what little pain I felt went away, other than the eternal pain of losing Mary Lou. Which, real quick, props to you on giving me my little bio
go
here.
ahead and read your bios
Yeah.
real quick. I had a lot of fun coming up with those.
So in case you were wondering why I was so obsessed with what Mary Lou was into, my story here just in this block was 40 years ago, you were a simple dock worker with only two loves in the world, ice cream and Mary Lou Davis. Even though you were born deformed and weren't very bright, she was always kind to you. One day you came across a group of thugs defiling her. Something snapped within you and you proceeded to tear them off her one after the other.
You managed to kill 2 of them.
What you lacked in looks and smarts, you always made up for in brawn. Unfortunately, numbers weren't on your side, and they tied you and her together with an anchor and sent you to the bottom of the harbor. The rest of your humanity died that day, and now you rise every year to seek your vengeance on the world that took her from you. With every slash of your blade and scream of your victims, you can hear an echo of her giggle, in every pool of blood and reflection of her smile looking down on you. Wake up, Cain. There is much work to be done. Which I was way into that, so thank you very much.
Absolutely. I wanted it to be very flavorful, and I didn't want you guys to have to like worry yourselves coming up.
Yeah, when
with
you
all
gave me
these.
a motivation, I was like, all right, that's what I'm playing to. Just everything Mary Lou's into is what I am into.
I also had a lot of fun with Bowels of Thoughts.
you have gone by many names in the mortal realm, Lord of Rot, Father of Salem, but the lords of hell know you as Balzathoth, a knight of hell in service of Lucifer. Most of your days are spent preparing for the ever-approaching apocalypse, but since those flute-tooting pussy angels keep pushing it back, you're mostly just twiddling your thumbs. Every few centuries or so, you'll take a trip to the mortal realm to see what new recruits await and honestly just have a little fun. This time is different, though. You've been summoned. It's been a good long while since someone was foolish enough to do that. May as well see what's up. How much has the mortal realm changed in the last 400 years?
And Dr. Sleen, Dr. Theodore Sleen.
You'll have to forgive me if I'm wearing this
Yeah, I
veil.
can read it
I-
for
I-
you. if
I can
you're-
read it for you.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
please.
yeah.
I was about to say, like, I could attempt, but oh,
Top of your class and graduated with honors with PhDs in chemistry, biology, and medicine. The world has long been full of fools, and fools are good for only one thing, and that's to help you get ahead. The academic world doesn't understand your research. They praised you when you cured the common cold, but turned their backs when you made one teeny little outbreak of rage-infested spider monkeys. They don't realize that progress comes with sacrifice. How many test subjects did we go through for our little miracle cure? Hard to say, though not nearly as many as it took to find the key to reanimation. Someone seems to understand, though. That letter you received the other day. A promise of a limitless supply of test subjects. Maybe too good to be true. But what reward comes? But what reward can you expect without a little risk? That seems to be the address up ahead.
You know what I was thinking though? Like when you said they never found your body, I wanted to have like a pan cut to like the scene of the doc's car still out in front of the in front of the building, and then all of a sudden you just watch as the car door shuts, and then it cuts to black.
away.
No, it doesn't even drive away. You just hear.
Nah, you're a lumberjack up in Canada. Haven't you seen Dexter?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But before we go, we got fan art to look at, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful, wonderful fan art. I had that one pulled up. We'll get to that later, though. That's at the very bottom of the
Oh, is that the
initiative
end of the,
list.
the end of the list?
Yeah, that's at the end. Yeah, that's number 12. Sorry about that. But we'll get to that. Thank you. It's a wonderful piece. Starting at number 1, we got your little terrifying bunny. Woo! This is by Okame 186. Look at it hiding in the skin there.
Look at all that
I
skin
told
hiding.
everyone. I actually I told this on the Discord. This creature is a nod to a really really obscure and stupid monster from first edition.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
It's the wolf in sheep's clothing. It's literally a rabbit on a stump, and the stump is alive. It's in a bomb. It's like a roper.
Nice. Well, this is great. Thank you so much, Okame 186. Next up, by that needs to be shifted down. Sorry,
wow.
I rearranged these so they'd be in order. Funny enough, that is the complete picture. It's just way up at the top.
If you just grab the picture,
yeah,
you can drag it.
if you click the number, it should highlight it.
There you go.
Yeah. Just drag down for now. We'll be looking more at it on, those who are here will be looking at more of these
Friday.
on Friday.
Yeah.
This is by Kyle Rabosi, whose commissions are open. We got the whole gang here, and Mr. Large, who's just a little too large to fit in that frame.
Just can't fit.
Just can't
You are
fit.
not never. No one is ever allowed to see his face.
Thank you kindly. I love it. I love this style. Thank you so much, Kyle Rabosi. Next up, we got a Wake here by Kolzak _ Wake's thinking about boarding that ship over there, maybe just looking out, just being happy to be alive.
I love the look of the water in this one.
Oh yeah, no, everything's like very like, it looks almost like Van Gogh-y.
Yeah.
I feel so pretentious pronouncing it like that. But
I mean,
know
I wasn't
that's
gonna
how
say
it's
anything.
supposed
I
to
was-
be pronounced.
I'm sure you're right. Like, I'm not going to fight you on it, but you know.
Glad you recognize.
Yeah, no, I understand. It sounds pretentious.
It gave me a little bit of pause being the art major here, and I'm just like, wait, what?
That's how it's pronounced, right? Van Gogh.
And no, you're right. But
I know
it's been
it's
heard
like
so
Van
many
Gogh.
other ways. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
but
say,
no, Van Gogh is the correct way to say it. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
It sounds weird when you try to make it an adjective. Either way, thank you so much, Kolzak. This looks great. Next up, by Bryn Adrian, we got Fire Genie Almorad. I'm not sure if this is full Molten Man form, if he's just Angry Boy mode here. Like
He's just getting angry boy right now.
He's super Angry Boy. I don't want to mess with that, but you know, fuck it, I would anyway. I don't care.
If you want to mess with him now while he's in his first form.
You don't want to mess. This isn't even my final form.
That's not even his final form. No.
Not even.
If you can't handle my first form, you don't deserve my Molten Man form.
You don't deserve me at my final form.
Don't deserve me at my molten man.
Everybody knows Akira Toriyama designed imperfect Almorad to be the final form,
Yeah.
but his editor stepped in and said it looked ridiculous.
Thank you so much, Bryn Adrian. Next up, by the Mega Geeko, we have the adorable Satyr Boy.
Vegan.
Good old Vegan.
Old Vegan taking his notes. Oh, gee, he looks very which Undertale character? Alphys?
Oh yeah, that is kind of Alfie's.
Yeah, Alfie's, yeah.
Yeah, it looks very Alphys.
The studious, kind of nerdy, quirky. I like it.
Thank you very much, Mega Geeko, whose commissions are open. Definitely give them a look-see. Next up, by Shell _ Mel, we got the Gift of the Ram's Horn by the lovely Calliope.
She just looks like she's just having fun.
Yeah, she's happy. She's like, here,
Big ol'
I'll
smile.
miss you. Have this.
Here you go.
In case you need to yell real loud.
I miss you!
Ah, my face!
Darks!
Ah, fuck!
A death! Thank you, guys, Shell Mel. Next up, we got this 3D render of Grammy just in time for Halloween
Terrifying.
by
So,
Captain Gamer.
You want to know what's fun about this one is that we were told that this is a work in progress.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez. Wow. Like, that's some insane detail going into that already. Like, I love the metal hand and her toad eye.
I'm so happy that people actually paid attention to that little detail because I'm just like, that's the one thing like no one has questioned why did Grammy like Midas herself.
She's a flavor character. We'll never know.
Yeah. Questions aren't healthy when it comes to Grammy.
She does what she wants.
I mean, you can still ask. You might get a little bit of hints here and there.
This is meanwhile Zito going like, I've been pinning her as the main villain, and no one has figured it out yet. Chapter 2 was supposed to be the reveal.
Next up,
Man, don't give me ideas.
this adorable piece by Marvel Poison.
Oh, this is
Whole
awesome.
gang.
Yeah.
I just love it. Like,
Look at
is
all
that
these,
is that Charlotte dressed up as a map?
Yes. Look at these goons.
Everybody
and
in
no
their
adult
Halloween
supervision.
costumes. Dagon as a devil. Mr. Lars is a koala.
Yep.
What is Eloy? I looked at this image earlier and
Is he a lamp?
could not figure out
Looks
what
like he's a lamp.
Is Eloy a lamp? Okay.
Oh, he might be Old Lady Big Rock Mountain. Like,
Oh!
That actually makes a lot
Yeah,
more
because
sense.
everyone in here actually has like flavor to them.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a snow cap there, and then you got Wake as a deer, Red as a witch, Onslow the tiger, Risp as an angel.
Ziaka as a bandit.
I also love freaking oh god, I'm sorry. Like
Names.
Yeah, I've burned my brain out on but like like the voodoo doll back there.
yeah.
Set up by Frida.
Yeah, Frida. Sorry about that. My brain is burned out. from all
Not
this.
set up by. I'm sorry. I meant pincushion.
Yeah, pincushion.
Voodoo
And then
doll.
you got
Thank you.
and then you got Burglar Ziaka,
Yep.
Little Mac, Nedra, just so adorable. I love it. Oh, and Scrungliachi, of course. Thank you so much, Marvel
And
Poison.
Angel
This
Boy
is
Risp.
adorable. Next up, we got Nedra Trick or Treating.
No.
This, I believe, is by Ziga Exeron, Cesar Morales.
I
Punch or treat.
yeah. Punch or treat. I like that she punches through the bag and hits someone.
I like that she's going as a unicorn.
The most magical thing she's seen.
Yep.
Wait, she wasn't there for the unicorns. Never mind.
No, wait.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
not. She didn't go underwater with us.
She wasn't there for the unicorns, but she was there for the nightmares.
Yeah, she was there for the nightmares.
Okay.
So it's a fiery unicorn. Thank you kindly, Ziga.
Just no natural.
This is excellent. Next up, by MFS Arts. Excuse me, we have Lady Siren and Bleh.
And bleh.
Bleh. She's ready to Rebel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like this is a twist on like the Dark Magician or something from Yu-Gi-Oh.
She's like, I love their art style.
No, that's
Yeah.
great.
Like, it's fantastic. Thank you so much, MFS Arts. I look forward to everything you put out. Next up, by Tanuki. Here's another Lady Siren and Bleh.
And bleh.
With her big black mage hat. Very witchy with her blue robes.
Yeah, the only thing I couldn't give the proper physical descriptor because I'm actually having someone do artwork of her just
Yeah,
yet,
yeah,
so I'm
no
just
worries.
Like, here's a taste of what you get.
Yeah, you got her big fuck off mage hat and her moray eel, and I love his face. Just, nah.
Oh yeah, no. I said specifically that like Beh always is always cross-eyed. He's never looking straight and he never looks in one direction.
Just does what he wants.
And next up, last but not least, I believe we is this the last one? Yep. All right, last but not least, by Fenris Reed, we have Captain Ezra.
Doing that smolder.
Looking very Kirk, actually.
hell yeah.
That DreamWorks smolder.
It's giving you a little bit of the smile.
I'll help you train my dragon.
How do you like heists? Just give him the old razzle dazzle.
Thank you kindly, Fenris Reed, and thank you everybody who sends in all this amazing fan art. We love you. Your contributions, just thank you so much for everybody who made this possible, and thank you for enjoying this little one shot while we take a small break and allow Zito to write up some more material and just
And bearing with us testing new tech and figuring out.
let us
And
let us
moving
know for
into
those
a new place.
What's that?
Oh, and you're moving.
Yeah,
And
you're
I'm
moving
moving.
to a new place. Yeah, you need, like we said, you needed the time. But yeah, let us know what you thought of the new map system. I think it'll be better because at least then we'll have a combat map.
Yeah.
Yep.
And obviously, I think we'll need to get a few more of those. The tablets themselves were not expensive, so
Yeah.
should be easy.
The only I
only-
like this concept. The only thing was we need one for each of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey,
that's easy
like I
enough
said,
to
this
wrangle.
was a test. Wanted to make sure that it worked before we dumped all the money into it. And
Yeah.
I think it
nobody
works
liked
well.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And we'll see you guys next time at the table. Happy Halloween, Wonders.
Ooh.